Hello, hello, hello. What's going on? What's going on? This is your girl Shay. Thank you for hitting the button play. Uh, it's not showing me if y'all in here or not. If you in here, let me know. Let me know if you in here or not. So we gonna probably let me know if my audio on and all that. I don't know if my audio is on. Let me know. Say something in the chat for me. Tonight we're gonna be talking about trucker. This is a huge conversation. Um, a lot of truckers are out here doing all kind of craziness, from lot lizards, drinking, to drug trafficking and everything else. So hopefully, this live you can take something from, and maybe learn something from it. I don't know, right? But me personally, I don't smoke, but I do know a lot of cats. I came across a lot of cats that do, that drive out here and they semi out here with their license, and they drive. They get down the highway, get down the road. So I wanted y'all take on and hit the panel, hit the live. I wanted a lot of you cats to come in tonight. That's why I started my live a little bit earlier. I'm rocking with y'all. It's about 6:30, and I got to get moving back down the road to Georgia. But I'm scared to get down there. Not damn it. Side note, because the storm supposed to be hitting. So I'm a little nervous about going down to the south. So I fussing so much for being in Wisconsin and being in Indiana and being in Michigan. But I don't know if I didn't ask for the wrong thing. You feel me? I don't know if I didn't ask for the wrong thing. You know. But we gonna do the best we can. We keep rolling on with it. That's what we gonna do. But we out here to make money. That's what we out here to do. Make money. Make money. Get to the bag some kind of way. Some kind of way. Cause right now, ain't no reloads moving. Or at least not that often. There is. get down the highway. So if you're in, let me know. Let me know if you hear me. Let me know y'all can hear me testing. So me personally, my own personal opinion on it, I don't think it's worth risking your license um, to smoke some killer. I mean, I've heard all kind of stories. Y'all can just let me know if it's real or not. Um, you know, I've heard some people say you can do this, you can do that. Some people say you can take you some green tea and that'll flush your system out of the weed. I've heard of people taking something called peroxide, hydrogen peroxide, and that'll take it. I heard it's some kind of Chinese tea. And some of the videos or clips I'm getting ready to play have some things to say about smoking some killer while you're out here on this road. And this is no way to encourage you, but if you are one of those people that you're really just kind of really truly dependent on having that THC and having that, you got just have to have that because you have so much going on. It really calms you down. It really makes you more focused. Um, you feel like you really cannot go on. I say dependent on weed. I'm talking about you can't go no more than a day or two. Them are the people that this live is for. If you know someone that has a CDL and they out here and they're doing that, I've encouraged them not to, you know. Um, but hopefully on this live, maybe somebody can come through and bless us with some information and let us know, um, a way you can work around it, any alternatives. I know vaping is one thing that you can do uh, to help, you know, counterattack, counteract if you want to. Uh, Anything like that. But some of you guys say the vaping is just not, it's not what it is. Um, it don't get you where you need to be. The only thing that really gets you going is the green stuff. So um, I would like y'all to pound tonight and let me know what's going on with y'all, how y'all feel about it. I know this subject is going to hit home to people. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. My bad, y'all. Give me just a second, y'all. Give me just a second. Okay. Now, okay. Thank you, Owen. Thank you, babe. Thank you, Harry Duck. And what's up on? I roll it up, light it up, smoke it up in here. Exhale. Look at you. Look at you. I wanted more of y'all on the panel. That's why I made sure I went live a little bit earlier. And let's see. Show y'all. Hold on. I'm gonna show y'all. Hold on. Settings. Hold on. Find me some chicken real fast. You know. Don't forget it's all seasoning and all that kind of stuff. Seasoning, salt, and stuff I didn't waste it. And that's apples. So I got my vegetables going in here. But yeah. But I wanted more y'all on the panel tonight because I know this touches a whole lot of you cats out there that's struggling going through with this, and you really just feel like you just can't leave it alone, you know, because you just have to have it because so much is going on. I get it a lot. I mean, I do have some understanding for the men. The men have so much on their shoulders. They have the weight of the whole household on them. A lot of you, like you have wives or girlfriends that just don't want to um, work or help out like that. So everything is on y'all. So I do understand the frustration. I mean, I'm not a man, you know, and it's mostly the men that I come across that like lighting it up. That like lighting it up and getting down the highway, smoking it up, uh, and doing what they do, you know, on a day to day basis. Which I don't condone, but you know, but y'all let me know is it really oh and it's saying rolling up and light up in here next year. So I guess he's for the truckers that's down for he's down for you cats getting it getting in it. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like the shit's dangerous, man. The shit's dangerous because you know you can come across something and you can find something. You can get something that's laced with something else. You know what I mean? You can get something that's laced with something else and out this road. Because some of you cats, yeah, my bad, y'all. But Owen, hit the link. Hit the link, Owen. Hit the link. So Owen's in agreement. Owen feels like a man should be able to smoke. And some killer. Henry Duncan, what's going on, sir? How you feel? Is smoking weed okay for a trucker? Is it something that needs to be legalized? They already have legalized weed uh, in a lot of states. I know Michigan is one where um, they have legalized weed. Michigan is one. Okay, so is that something that they need to do as far as all across the board, which I feel like is something that coming from the male truckers is hitting more in the male truckers than the females than anywhere else. What's going on, sir?
Yo, hello.
Yeah, this your topic tonight.
You say what?
This your topic tonight.
This who topic?
Yours.
Why is this my topic?
Talk about smoking weed. Ain't that what you do?
Say, ain't that what I do?
Yeah, don't you encourage people to smoke them some weed?
No, man. Come on, man. This what I be talking about, man.
I'm just playing with you.
Hell nah, man. Nah, say, cause you been getting weird lately too.
I ain't been
Nah,
weird.
hell nah. Always hell nah, man. All chuck I mean do 0% THC, man. Get you some 0%. Get you a vape. You know what I mean? Like I say, if you gon' smoke CBD, then it gotta be broad spectrum, not full spectrum. Full spectrum, that's how you get popped.
But
Broad
here's my thing.
spectrum,
Here's the thing. But do you think they should legalize weed for truckers?
I
Here in
mean, I
America?
don't know. Don't they have hey, don't they have what about Canada? Don't I heard that some truckers that work for Budweiser or some shit, and they can smoke. You know what I'm talking about?
I ain't never heard of it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I heard. And I think it's true. I don't know if it's true or not, but I
What's
know
up,
because
DC
the
Truck? I
weed is
see you.
legal,
I see you, DC.
huh?
DC Truck in the building. Owen, Henry Duncan, DC Trucker, T Hill. They all in the building.
Yeah, but like I was all right, but like I was saying, I think that it's some truckers, not some truckers, but I think it's a trucking company. I don't know if it's Budweiser or not, but it's in Canada, and they saying that on their drug test they don't classify THC as that. But the thing about the weed situation is that it's the feds. It ain't about nobody else but the feds. The feds got to declassify it. It don't matter about what these states talking about or nothing like that. Because we operate in heavy machinery. So the feds has to declassify it like how it gotta be like tobacco. They have to take it off of that list because it don't matter. It states that it's already states that has it as recreational and all that good stuff, right? But
Yeah,
it don't
Michigan.
matter. It don't have nothing to do
I
with your
just came. I
job.
just came out of Michigan, and Michigan legalizing it.
That's what I'm saying. But remember, it's about the insurance companies. It don't matter. Even if it's legalized, if if even if it's in a state that is legal, if you go work at Starbucks and they got that on the list as a drug and the feds still do, then that's what they drug testing for. You feel what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
So, you know, the feds is the ones that have to get in and they have to declassify marijuana as a drug. Then truckers can do whatever the hell they want after that. You understand? But
Uh-huh.
until then, and it ain't just truckers, it's pretty much anybody. But they have to declassify. I don't know if they're gonna do that because I don't know, man. Like I said, I don't know. I don't know.
I
I
see
don't
T
know.
Hill. T Hill say no smoking for trucks. It should be just like alcohol. But I'm so tired of seeing these guys. I got some clips I'm getting ready to show. I'm so tired of seeing you guys losing your CDL for this shit. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
man.
I'm so tired of seeing stuff on TikTok, IG, YouTube about you guys losing your CDL. So just go and make this shit legal.
Yeah, I mean, listen. Like I say, I feel like the alcohol way worse. You understand what I'm saying? And they selling that shit. That shit be. I feel like alcohol shouldn't even be at a truck stop. I'm gonna be completely honest with you.
Mm,
They shouldn't even be selling that at a truck stop. And I guarantee you, everybody in the comments drink. Some probably drink more than others.
mm,
Some might even have a low key drinking problem that they need to drink every weekend or
mm,
when they get home.
mm.
Like alcohol, to me, in my opinion, you know, if you're gonna do it, do it. Everything as far as trucking is concerned, all that shit need to be out. In my opinion, they shouldn't even be selling no beer and all that.
Mm.
You
So
understand
you
what I'm
saying,
saying?
yeah? So you saying don't legalize it?
You asked me if I'm saying don't leave. I don't know. Listen, I can't. I really don't know. You know what I'm saying? They can do whatever they want to do with it because people already legalizing it. What I'm saying is, it don't matter about legalizing it or not. The feds have to declassify it. They have to take it off of a list of being a drug. That's what has to happen. If they don't do that, it don't matter if Florida legalize it, Georgia legalize it. It don't matter. All 50 states can legalize it. It doesn't matter. The government has it classified as a drug. That's it.
They
Like it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? So
it's
that's
some
the key
talk.
thing.
It's some talk about Michigan. It's a group of people. It's a group of people, y'all, in Michigan that's going to the board that's trying to make weed. That's trying to make me weed legal for CDL.
Hey, hey, listen. I don't blame them. Like I say, I feel like me personally, because I know people that smoke. You understand what I'm saying? Like I say, I know dudes younger than us that smoke, that got more money than everybody on here, have millions of dollars, and they smoke. You understand what I'm saying? So some people smoke for their own reasons. Some people have, but they don't drink. All the people I know that drink, like, they throw it off, man. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
the older dudes that I know that's in my neighborhood, most of them dead because they used to drink. They used to be sitting at the stove drinking all day. They done died. Everybody I know that smoke weed, they still here. I know some people get on crack, they still here. A lot of people I know that drink heavy like that, they gone, bro. They out of here.
So
You understand what I'm saying?
that's a whole footnote for this group in Michigan. When I was rolling, when I listened to them, as I forgot to record it, but it's a group in Michigan that's trying to push for the CDL, FMCSA to make weed legal. They tried it back in 2017, and they trying to
Yeah,
push for the shit again. They tired of locking guys up and taking guys to the SAP program or something.
yeah.
Uh,
I, th-
that
I think I think they should let the CBD at least start with that. Let do a percentage, and let truckers, But I know some of the CBD, um, but just say, just let it have like a little percentage of THC, maybe two, or point two, or point three. I think a point three is the legal limit. Like, just let guys smoke CBD. Maybe take that, find them, because they could test for that. They could test for
But
the
this is my thing, Buddha.
like I say, I just look. I'm living proof. I look. Well, I can't say I don't do the CBD. Actually, I kind of stopped it because it kind of started fucking with my stomach or something. But when I was doing it, like, okay, now look, I don't smoke this. I do the CBD oil now. I do CBD oil, and I just took a test like a month ago, and shit, I was good. But I do the CBD oil. It's broad spectrum. It's not full spectrum. Like, I'm trying to educate y'all here
See here,
on
you hear?
facts though.
You hear?
Yeah, like I
Damn.
said, I'm giving out facts. But broad spectrum
Yeah, can you hear
CBD
me?
oil, yo, hello. But yeah, like I say, broad spectrum CBD oil. I use that. It's not. I ain't saying I'm drinking out the
Well,
whole bottle,
I didn't
but
think the shit's backwards. I didn't think the shit's called backwards. Buddha. You would think it would first.
hold on. Say it again. I can't. My headphones. Damn, dog.
Roll your window up.
Nah, they ears rolled up. That's why I be trying to. They ears rolled up, man. My arm, though, man. What's up, though? What you were just saying?
Okay, this is why I don't understand. Why don't you
Can you
make
hear me, Shay?
CBD oil legal first instead of trying to push for weed to be made legal first?
Yeah,
That's what
I
I
mean,
think.
that's what I was saying.
That's what I
Because
don't
it's.
understand.
But I'm gonna tell you something. The people that get popped with the CBD, like I keep saying, it's because they using full spectrum. If you use full spectrum CBD, whether if it's a flower or oil, then that's that has the possibility. I'm not saying it might, because it might not, but it has a possibility of having more than 0.3% THC. Anything over 0.3%, that's gonna be considered a pop on the test. You feel what I'm saying? It's gonna show up on a lab, because your body
That's
naturally
what
got
these
a
people,
few.
Buddha, is trying to make the shit totally legal. And for the all
I think. Listen, I think they should, man, because at the end of the day, like, yo, that shit, like I say, it's not worse than drinking, and they selling alcohol at the truck stop. Now I bet we can look up right now how many cases of truckers being under the influence of alcohol and getting in an accident. I guarantee you that's high.
what's up to you?
You understand?
Yeah, what's going on? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Top of the morning to you, fellas.
What's up? What's up? What's up, TL? What's up?
What's
Top
going
of the
on with you? Yeah,
top of the evening.
I'm.
Top of the evening.
Yeah, it's morning for me.
Top.
I gotta work
Where,
today. Y'all probably about
where
to
you
lay
at? You in
down.
Cali?
Nah.
Nah, she said it was in the morning.
Yeah. Hey, I was just
Nah,
saying that they should
what's
treat it like
up?
alcohol because and what I mean by that is um, alcohol is legal, right? Truck drivers can drink it, right? But you can't drink it while you're on duty, you know.
Huh?
Right.
So because like anything else, if you take too much alcohol, then you're gonna be under the influence where it's gonna be able to affect you while you're doing the course of your duty, which is driving it and trying to make good decisions while while you out there trying to do your job.
Right.
But
Right. Right.
so I know a lot of people utilize it for different things, glaucoma, uh, pain relief, stuff like that. So my thing would be if you need it for that type of thing, then you definitely need to be under doctor's care so they can, prescribe it to you in a way. And it'd be like I said, it'd be no difference than any other drug at that point, where under doctor's care, you might can't do your job, which is driving, while you under that, because you got something major going on. So that's why I
Right.
say it. Like, and I agree with you when you say they got to first get it off the schedule list under the federal list of drugs. They trying to do that anyways, but it was the way our government is set up. Things don't move as fast as we want them to move. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're a
Yeah.
business owner,
Exactly.
they're not
Exactly.
going. They it's gonna take it's gonna take a long time before they can get that stuff removed because it's just not gonna be like overnight with that type of stuff.
Right. Right.
And
Right.
and I know you, um, Buddha. You look at the money aspect of it. These big medicine companies that they want to they keep their hands in making money, so they gonna probably be lobbying against it
Come on
because
now. Come
because
on
of the
now.
direct competition. And then and
Yeah.
it's back to competition again, just like in any other
Right.
business, like we doing in trucking.
Unless they can get in the game. I mean, which they will, but they got to get their foot in the game first, and then they'll let it out. Just how T was saying how the government
Right.
work. The government work, and they work hand in hand with people that lobby them. With hundreds of millions of dollars and billions of dollars a year that they get. So,
Right,
medical industry is at the top of that list. So they got to let them get a foot in the game first, and then they'll start kind of, just like T Hill, that stuff take time. And this is for the people that's because like I say, I understand because I understand what say. Listen, a lot of truckers been talking about it. You feel what I'm saying? I could have sworn I was talking about this with somebody or they was talking about it a few months ago, and I get it, and I had a feeling it was gonna happen because it's being legalized everywhere. So,
Yeah.
it's just kind of being like it ain't really like all that a big deal. That's why Shape even doing the live about it. I get that. I
right,
understand the narrative now, but just like what T Hill was saying, the government move on their own time. They have their own agenda of how they move them. They're not worrying about none of that stuff. So all these states could do what they want. All these, because I get it. I know it's a lot of politicians that smoke. We just gotta be honest. That's just what's going on. No matter what age, whether they white or black, it's a lot of
right,
politicians, man or woman, they smoke weed. You feel what I'm saying? Now,
right,
it doesn't mean they're unintelligent. It doesn't mean none of that. But they smoke, so you know they're gonna be really trying to get that through in their states, and that's why I was just trying to say that all the states can do what they want. That's how the
hmm,
government they can do what they want, but the
right,
feds got to do their thing first. You know,
right,
You know, so
And
that's
it
the
seems like
thing.
it's moving in a. It seems like it's moving in a good direction because a
Yeah,
lot of states have adopted it as being
right,
legalized. I
They're
know
they're they're taking meetings and petitions right now.
right. And we
here
know
in
truckers that
Ohio.
smoke. I know.
Petition.
Listen, I know truckers that smoke, man. I know truckers that even though I talk shit about the drinking, but I know truckers that drink. You know what I mean? They do just fine. You know what I mean? I just be clowning and talking shit. I ain't talking down on nobody that do that. It's truckers that smoke. You know what I mean? We all know this. They own YouTube. You know what I'm saying? One of the first damn trucking videos I seen. Hey yo, let me say this. One of the first. Listen, listen.
See,
It was this dude. He was doing flatbed, and he was dissing Trucker Brown. Man, this nigga used to have. He used to be rolling the weed up and smoking that motherfucker and driving in a flatbed, boy. I said,
Mhm.
God damn. And he was based out of New York too, which I was just like, damn, I don't know how he doing it, boy. But hey, I mean,
I got a clip.
yeah, hey,
I got a clip, y'all. Let's get ready to play. The Helpful Trucker did a video talking about how you can deal with smoking weed and being a driver. So I'm getting ready to play that clip right now. Hold on, y'all. Y'all let me know if
Okay.
you agree with what he had to say. Hold on. I got it. Hold on. I got it. Here we go.
Flexing. Flexing.
Okay with doing this video or talking about this subject so openly on the channel at this point. One, because I've stopped at this point. I don't indulge in marijuana anymore. And two, because I know there's a lot of you guys that watch my videos or that subscribe to the channel as a result of seeing the first video that I did on this channel that would love a little bit of inspiration to help you stop. Some of you guys let me know in the comments of the first video, as I was discussing with you guys, that I've never been urine tested as a truck driver. That's one of the reasons why I haven't had a problem with smoking marijuana as a truck driver all the years that I did it. Some of you guys let me know, well, now that you've gone public with this subject, I guarantee you're going to get a urine test. It's coming. For those of you that are wondering how I'm able to do that, I don't want to make it like I'm doing anything special. I'm an in-state truck driver. I don't go out of the state. I don't have a DOT number. I don't have an MC number. I'm not like really even registered with the FMCSA. I'm not in the clearinghouse. And now I'll go back a little bit. Like I've been an owner operator now for almost 3 years, maybe a year into being an owner operator. I've decided that I needed to get an overweight permit because of the freight that I haul. By the way, the freight that I haul allows me to be exempt from needing authority, from needing operating authority. If you're wondering how is it that I'm out here driving with no operating authority, the freight that I pull allows that. But with that freight, I'm always heavy. So I needed an overweight permit about a year into being an owner operator, about 2 years ago. So I called up JJ Keller. I think that's the name of the permit company. And I told them that I needed a DOT number. So I told them that I needed an overweight permit. They let me know that I needed to have a DOT number in my state in order to have an overweight permit. So I told them to go ahead and get me a DOT number and order my overweight permit. About 2 weeks after I got my DOT number activated, I got my first letter ever from the FMCSA talking about compliance, talking about some things that I needed to do to be compliant. One of those things was enrolling in the drug and alcohol clearinghouse, the consortium. I might have even been smoking a blunt when the notice came, when I actually opened up the notice. And then about 2 weeks after that, maybe 3 weeks after that, I got another notice from the FMCSA. Keep in mind, I had never gotten a notice from the FMCSA before I activated that DOT number. Well, once I got the second notice, by that time, I had already gotten my overweight permit. So I'm like, you know what? I'm thinking that the reason I'm getting these notices is because I turned on my DOT number. I activated a DOT number. So I called JJ Keller back, told them to deactivate the DOT number. They did that. I've never received another notice from the FMCSA since then. So I never got a notice from the FMCSA before then, and I've never gotten a notice from the FMCSA since then. So I never joined the Drug and Alcohol Consortium. So that is why I've never gotten urine tested as a truck driver. And for you guys that were felt like once I went public with my secret obsession of smoking marijuana as a truck driver, for those of you that felt that once I went public with that, I was gonna be urine tested like the next day, a lot of you guys were waiting on that, waiting and hating, as I like to say. Keep waiting and keep hating, because to this day, I still haven't gotten urine tested. But at this point, it really wouldn't matter because I'm clean, all right? I actually went to the dollar store and bought a at-home drug test just a couple of weeks ago. I took it and I'm clean. Before I stopped, I was an avid marijuana smoker. I've never been clean for this long ever since I've been a marijuana smoker. But at this point, I can pass a urine test, and I probably can pass a hair follicle test as well. November the 18th will be 6 months. So just telling you guys, just giving you a little bit of a backdrop as to why I'm totally open and okay with discussing this matter as a truck driver on my channel. I don't indulge anymore. Marijuana's out of my system. Plus, I know that there are you that are gonna watch this video that would love to hear a truck driver talk about this issue and talk about how he stopped and what life is like after he stopped. That's why.
Okay, y'all heard?
All right, I never seen that video that he
did. Did you hear though, Buddha? Did you hear how he finessed that Buddha to you? Did you hear how he said
What
he
is
was
it?
smoking a blunt when he got the notice?
Right. What
Yeah.
state is he in Florida?
I think he is.
Okay, so I just pulled this up, right?
Yeah.
The DOT requires all CDL drivers in Florida to take drug tests at the time of pre-employment and after an accident, as well as at random intervals.
But
right?
did you hear how he finessed it though, Buddha?
Hold on, I can't hear.
How he finessed it? You hear how he finessed it though?
Yeah, I know it sounds like you in some water.
He didn't. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I ain't hear Shake, but go ahead.
Shape is saying that he finessed the system. I disagree with that, Shape. He just didn't get caught, right? If he would have had an accident where somebody would have died, and it wouldn't even have to be his fault, he would have been taken or would have been asked to go take a drug test post-accident. And I'm telling you this from a carrier standpoint. They would have had to take him to get drug tested.
Yeah.
And at that point, he would have failed it unless he would have had some clean urine on him to take and put into the system.
Yeah.
Part of his thing, I think part of him giving that interview out, he's a YouTuber, right? And he's trying to gain traction for his channel. And you know, if you smoking marijuana and you driving right now, the best thing to do is either stop or, limit it to, recreational, where I guess if you get into an accident, you get tested, it won't show up. So,
Buddha, can you put me on speakerphone or something? Because it's bad on your noise.
On my end, it's a lot of noise.
I think so. I'm not in my truck.
Yeah.
Is that him?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Don't go nowhere, Buddha. But do you think that he had the right type of do you think he had the right type of mindset?
I just think he didn't know. I think he needed to get that permit and he just didn't know. He didn't read the law, that the law requires you, when you get your CDL, you're supposed to go and get a yearly your drug test before you start.
Yeah,
right?
but I don't think he had a CDL though.
Yeah, he got a CDL. He got
He
a
had a
CDL.
I don't
CDL.
You
think
didn't listen to the
he said he
video.
had a CDL. That's what I'm saying. I heard the video. I don't think he said he had. He said that he
No,
was
How is
doing
he
he
gonna
whatever
got
he
a
was doing.
CDL, Buddha, but he drive
how is
interstate.
he gonna drive an
He
overweight
drive interstate.
vehicle without a CDL? You need a CDL anytime you drive a vehicle gross weighting 26,001,
Nah,
right?
wait, hold on. Because you can pull like you'll have these trucks, right? That's pulling like a bunch of equipment or something like that. They'll be overweight, but them dudes, and it'll be like a little dually truck. Them dudes don't have no CDL. They be
And
No,
pulling
he
equipment and shit like
he
that.
got a CDL, Buddha. You didn't hear. He drive
But he
interstate.
said he got it. I'm just saying, I don't. But I'm gonna just say this, right? Oh, damn, I done forgot what the hell I was gonna say. God damn,
Buddha
I don't
smoking.
know, man.
Buddha smoking riding right now. Buddha smoking riding right now down the highway.
right, right. I just think he just didn't get caught. That's all. Because it sounded like he had a loophole, but he had to go. He had to get a DOT number
Oh,
to
that's
get
what
a
I was gonna say. Okay, look, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. When you, soon as you get your DOT numbers activated, that's what's gonna happen. They're gonna send you everything you need to do to get in compliance. So
hmm
I just, yeah, he probably didn't know that or whatever. But I mean, you got some guys, they'll do it, and you know they'll go take it, because eventually you're gonna have to take the test, because they're gonna keep sending the shit. They're gonna keep saying that's what you gotta do, because you gotta
hmm
send them a clean. They gotta have a, because like I said, y'all know I had my authority, and when I had the box truck,
Right.
so you gotta go take a test, and then you just get them a clean test on file and stuff like that. But man, I don't know, man. Like, dude, listen, I don't know. You know what I mean? We don't really know what they might do. It's been a narrative going on out here about the smoking or whatever. And like I say, I smoke CBD, and I do the oil, and because I used to smoke, you know what I'm saying, back in the days, but I don't smoke tobacco or nothing. So, like I said before, because this is the second time we don't talked about this. Like I said before, sometimes you just want to smoke something. Like people that, and I don't smoke tobacco. I don't smoke cigars. I don't smoke cigarettes or nothing like that. So sometimes, you know, when you used to smoking weed, sometimes you just want something to burn, something just to some shit like that. So I just gave guys the alternative, like, yo, get this CBD, get broad spectrum. Like
Hold
I
on,
said
Buddha.
last time, we
Is weed truly addictive? You feel like it's something that should be compromised with? But
yeah, weed, because anything, because you gotta understand something. Addiction, that's a chemical thing, that's a mental thing. You could be addicted to eating. You could be addicted to I only drive at night. You could be addicted to anything. You could be addicted to just eating too much candy. You know, you create these things, you create these patterns, which starts becoming a condition. You condition yourself, and then it starts becoming an addiction. So that's a mental thing. So hell yeah, we can be addictive. Now, is it strong? Is it? It's not going to be as strong as being addicted to cocaine or being addicted to heroin or something like that. And let me tell you why. Because the thing about it is, everything has a withdrawal to it. So if you stop eating sugar, you're going to go through some withdrawals. That's why a lot of people don't make it, and they got to find an alternative, something sweet. All right. If you stop fucking doing cocaine, you're gonna get a withdrawal, and the withdrawal gonna come way more heavier with those hard drugs. Because remember, hard drugs come out your system quick. Hard drugs like cocaine and meth and all that shit. That's why you got truckers that's doing that, because that can come out your system in weeks, days, if you're drinking enough water. You know how to whip, But weed, it takes a long time to come out the system, like what the brother was just saying, like 6 months and all that. So the withdrawal with that won't be as heavy, but it can get addictive. But you can get off weed, you can get off CBD. You could get off goddamn, I guess cigarettes and stuff like that. Them hard drugs though, the hard drugs, because you know when the stuff start coming out the system, that's when that withdrawal start happening. So if you're a motherfucker that's getting on cocaine all the time, 2-3 days out of cocaine without cocaine, the withdrawal shit gonna kick in heavier because it's almost out your system. And your system like, hey yo, where that shit at? I want that shit back. What's going on? You understand what I'm saying? So that withdrawal gonna hit harder. You understand? So weed is addictive, but yeah, like you could get off that. You know what I mean? People, like I say like I done did it. People, you know what I'm saying? Even when I was out, when I used to be outside, when I used to be in the streets, dog, like, I ain't even really smoke weed like that. And I was, you know, I ain't had to take no drug test, nothing like that. But I ain't used to smoke weed like that. You feel what I'm saying? I hit the joint like 2 or 3 times and I'm good. It be like that all day. You feel what I'm saying? Like, weed it ain't that addictive. You know what I mean? In my opinion, though. In my opinion. Like I said, it's just my opinion.
Okay, I got another clip to play. Hold on, boo. Hold on. Here we go.
Yeah.
Flex it. Flex it.
Some might do hair, some might do urine, and some might do both. You feel me? So you gotta be mindful of that. I advise y'all, if y'all gonna get into truck driving, stop smoking for at least 4 months, bro. 4 months. You know what I'm saying? And work out, bro. You know, weed sticks to the fat cells. So working out will help you a lot. Get all that out of you. Losing weight will help you a lot. Get all that, for me, the weed out of you, for me, out of your system. You know what I'm saying? So I say wait that long because hair test, bro. Hair test. You say you might be able to finesse the urine, but you can't finesse the hair test. You cannot get around a hair test when it comes to marijuana at all. So, you know, a lot of these companies be doing hair tests. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be mindful of that. And you know, shit, sober up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Get that shit out your system and then go after truck driving. Because one thing about truck driving, if you fail a drug test, it goes to a thing called a clearinghouse. Even if you pass your drug test, it goes to the thing to a clearinghouse, man. And clearinghouse is like a system where every employer can view if you failed a drug test or not. You know what I'm saying? So any employee you go to, you got to release your clearinghouse to them, and they see if you failed any drug tests or whatever. And if you fail a drug test, 9 times out of 10, you're not going to be able to get a certain job. You feel me? So if you fail a drug test, it goes to the clearinghouse. Every job can see if you failed a drug test, and you don't want to go through that. You don't want to go through that because then you just fucked your whole career up. You feel me? So be mindful of that, bro. Cut the weed out. Be completely clean. Work out. Don't try to apply for no jobs or get into truck driving, man. Wait, if you've been smoking, wait at least 4 months, bro, for that shit to get it completely out of your system. I say 4 months, you know what I'm saying, just to be safe. But yeah, bro, y'all, I know some truck drivers that get into truck driving and start smoking. You don't want to do that either because they can do random drug tests. Even if you get into a car accident, truck accident, whatever, they're going to make you do a random drug test. So, you know, you got to be smart with this shit, bro. You making mad money in this trucking shit. Why you going to let weed for me throw you off and stop you from getting a bag? It don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? The last time I smoked, bro, was literally like over a year ago. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if it was God or something or what it is, but I moved out to Vegas. You know, Vegas is legal out there, so I was smoking heavy out there. And then like 5 months before I was like, yo, I'm gonna get my CDL. I already stopped from me not even knowing I was getting my CDL. So I was like, yo, I can get my CDL. I already stopped smoking. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? So that's when I applied to go to a school. And I had nothing to worry about, you know what I'm saying? So welcome to my... I think it's finally time for me to tell you guys the honest truth. I haven't been so much lying to you, but I just haven't been 100% honest with you. There's no better time than now to go ahead and be straight up honest with you. Honestly, I don't know if I'm making this video for you or if I'm making this video for me to show and prove to myself how much I've grown as a person and also as a truck driver. So basically, let's get right into it. Honestly, when I first I failed the motherfucking drug test. I lost my job. This is my last load. I failed the drug test. I was pumping and zooting on the goddamn greedy gas. Nah, but anyways, I am joking. But yes, I honestly did fail a drug test. That is one of the main reasons that I am still currently here at Sweet Express, is because I am going through my SAT program. I'm almost done with my SAT program. Come August, I should be done with my SAT program and everything. But I'm going to give you guys a backstory on how I failed a drug test and things that you need to know if you do fail a drug test, or if you're on your SAT, you already know a lot of this stuff. Basically, I got my license, I want to say in 2021, and I went with the company Pam Transport. Well, I wasn't making any money with Pam Transport, so I left, and I was out of the truck for about 2 or 3 months looking for a new company because, you know, when you're that new in the industry, not a lot of companies are going to take you. You don't have any experience. Really, you're not valuable to anybody. You're just going to cost them a lot of money to be at their company insurance-wise. So I was out of the truck hanging out with all my friends and stuff, and next thing you know, I hit the blunt once, I hit the blunt twice, not even thinking about that I got my CDL. When I first got, the first day I realized that marijuana was illegal is like my first week in trucking school. So I was smoking like the week before I started going to trucking school. And then when I got to trucking school, like the third day of trucking school, there's like, you cannot do any type of drugs. You'll lose your license. Well, you know, I'm still young and dumb, and I'm like, I've done taken so many drug tests in my life, and I can pass a drug test with no biggie, right? But at that point, I'm not understanding that if you fail a drug test, your trucking career is not so much over, but it's put on a standstill. And to get back in this trucking game, it's going to be you being 100% dedicated of wanting to be back in this trucking industry. That is one of the main reasons why I am still over here at Sweet Express, is because really I'm trying.
Yo,
Yeah, what I got to say?
I think they was on point.
Yeah.
They were on point.
What you got to say about a boy talking about sweat? Buddha, what you got to say about that?
About which one?
About the working out. Is that true?
The working out? Yeah. That's true. That's true.
So you
That's
can
true.
actually work out and sweat out without you?
Man, listen. That's how I passed a drug test like that. But this wasn't trucking though. But that's how I passed a drug test.
I ain't even know.
And like I say, this was back in the days, y'all. This ain't no Buddha a little older now. This was back in the days. You ain't really have all these different alternatives what y'all got nowadays, and I ain't really know nothing about all that shit. But I drank Sarah seed. My grandma bought me some Sarah seed, and I just kept drinking water, and I would jog like. I jog around the neighborhood, like jog and then slash walk too. And I just kept sweating. But I ain't smoked for like, it was like 2.5 months. And when I pissed, I passed.
Really?
So, yeah, I passed. And it was like 2.5 months. It wasn't even 3 months.
I had to clip him. Sneaker, the Pure Mirror, shout out to him. I didn't know you could do that. What you talking about, y'all tripping, DC? I didn't know you could sweat out weed. I've heard of
Yeah, because you know it's supposed to be 3 months. It's supposed to be 3 months. I'm telling you, it was like 2.5 months. It might have been like 2 months and like 10 or 15 days. And I took the test and I passed that bitch. I was drinking hella water though. I was drinking like damn near a gallon. I drank like a gallon before I took the test. I drank like a gallon of water. And I went and took the test.
Always more time when he's saying weed stores and your fat cells, the burning fat burns the cannabis.
Yeah.
I used to be in the fucking SAP program.
Man, I'm gonna tell you something. I got a partner of mine. Like I say, you know, me and a few other truckers, you know, from Miami, we got a little Facebook group. And there's a few of my partners on there. They in the SAP program, man. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, you know, it's that shit a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta pay out money. You know, you could go get with another company, but you got to pay some bread.
That's another thing. Hold on, Buddha, Buddha fam. That's another thing we was talking about. I think it's another way to rob a truck. They're using they punchline.
Yeah, you going out.
If they try to make it punchline, some Michigan robbers.
Nah, they right, man. Listen, they need to. Yeah, for real. They listen. I think eventually they gonna figure something out when it comes to that. I think they gonna figure something out because you know it's happening out here, man. Like it's happening. You know what I'm saying? And it don't mean these people bad drivers or nothing like that, but you got drivers that smoke. You never know why. You know what I mean? Some people gotta burn, gotta smoke. You know, some people gotta do it so they, you know, shit, so they don't go crazy out here. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta take some of that in consideration because even if you feel like, man, well, I got some people that's a part of this self-control. You know what I mean? Even drinking too. Like, I ain't shitting on that. Some people got to take a little drink, man. Give them a little taste and wind down. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, man. I think they do need to figure something out, man. You know, start getting a little bit more relaxed when it comes to that for truckers.
I see DC truckers say, we need to drive a truck and never go together.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like I say, you never know, cause you know, like I said, the feds got the shit is classified as a drug, so you know, in this heavy machinery, you got the feds and you got the insurance companies. Like owners, you know, people that own the company, like they don't give a fuck. They don't, you know what I mean? They can act like they give a fuck, but man, they don't give a fuck. They just leave bodies in the truck because they dealing with volume. You know what I mean? But you know, you got insurance companies.
What Buddha said, you agree to him?
I can agree somewhat with them. I mean, they
talk to me, man.
As long as they're looking at their bottom line and the money, the numbers, you know. If
yeah, that's all that was. Right, go ahead, my bad, bro.
If their insurance don't go so high where they, you know, and then the liability of it is like you get into an accident and it ain't a big deal. And the reason why I'm saying that because Ohio, we just voted to legalize marijuana, right? But right. But behind the scenes, which people don't know, the police unions are trying to get medical authorization cards for police officers that want to use marijuana, you know, legally. And so, what that's going to do is that's going to bring a lot of court challenges. Like, say you got a loved one that gets shot by a police officer, right?
Right.
Depending on where you live, you got to know what your police have to go through once they commit an act of shooting somebody. They have to, some police have to go and get immediately drug tests. Some of them don't. And so you got to know all of those things that go along with that, so that way, you know, you can feel confident that when this person was on their job, they was at their best. And so, with me saying that's why I'm saying it's got to be some kind of way to be like alcohol. With the government legalizing it, they might say, okay, we legalizing it, and you have to get a certain level. You know, they can control the levels. Of the ingredients that's inside of the marijuana. So if they say, yeah, you know, you can smoke, but you gotta smoke level 1 or something, like you can't smoke level 2, 3, or 4.
You gotta get the medium now. You can't get the goddamn. You can't get the Snoop Dogg now. All Snoop Dogg shit is illegal. Yeah. All the Snoop Dogg shit is illegal. Y'all truckers don't do that now. We got truckers classified weed, and we testing your ass to see if you got that in you.
Hold on, Buddha. Hold on, Buddha. What? Snoop Dogg pay somebody to roll his weed up. That's a real job.
Hey, but I heard about that. I heard Snoop said he quit. I don't know how true that. I thought I heard, unless it was clickbait, but I think Snoop quit.
Nah, he
Smoking.
quit at one point and then he come back. He quit at one point. He came
He,
back.
he probably too far gone, bro. Boy, do
Nah,
you know,
he was
bro?
just he was
Snoop been
around
smoking
people.
since I've been in elementary school.
Yeah. Yeah, I forget the reason why. It's you can look it up. It was a reason why he quit. He was trying to be a good example for some kids.
Oh, for the kids. Okay, okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Look,
yeah.
like what T Hill saying though too. It's so much particulars in it. That's why I see once the feds declassified, then you can no longer use that as an excuse. You see what I'm saying? So if something
Right,
do happen
right.
with people with heavy machinery, or you can't really use that as an excuse. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. You know, it's a touchy subject, but I ain't gonna lie, it's a lot of truckers that's been feeling this way, man. You know,
That's why they
you know,
created the SOP program. If you think about it, I don't know where we can go find the numbers at, but it's a lot of truck
okay,
drivers that been got caught, right?
right,
Because as a carrier, even like if you work for your company and say you hit something in the yard, right? And they got a policy that state you hit a pole inside the yard. The police not coming, right? So your job can then say, hey, I'm gonna take you to get a drug test because you hit something, right?
right,
If you get a positive on the drug test, your job by law has to go ahead and enter that information into the
right,
computer,
right,
and that
right,
right there is going to start your SAT program,
right,
right?
right,
So
right.
when she played the video of the guy, I don't think it was a loophole. I just think that he just got lucky because he never got drug tested for, he's driving and he ain't never hit nothing and
Yeah,
nobody ain't never run into him
yeah. Then you
where
know
he had to
that's
get drug
Florida,
tested.
bro. That's Florida. You know that's where they ain't. You know what I'm saying? You know they gonna wiggle with you. If you gonna understand what I'm saying, they gonna wiggle with you. They ain't gonna just, you know what I mean? They ain't gonna do that, you know, cause that's Florida. I know how they is. They ain't gonna. You feel what I'm saying? If it ain't that serious, they ain't gonna do it. You know what I mean? They ain't gonna do it.
Hmm.
It's,
Well, I mean,
Florida just one of them areas like that. People a little bit more relaxed, and the owner probably doing way worse. Just to be completely honest
yeah,
with you, he probably,
right.
you know what I mean? That's like
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna keep putting that out. That's Florida. So they, you know what I mean? If y'all can understand what I'm saying, you know what I mean? Like I say, the owners, our bosses, or people that we might be working with, you know what I mean? They could possibly be doing way worse, especially down there.
But I would
Especially
like to
down
see
there.
the numbers. I would like to see the numbers of how many people we got in our SAP program, because we got over 2 million CDL holders, right?
Right,
So I
right,
want to
But
see.
right.
as of right now, I saw on a thing with the Michigan group. He say 50,000 went through it last year for the SAP
Okay,
program in
you
2023. 50,000.
all right? So you see,
God damn, that's a lot.
that's a lot of
That's
fucking
part of the
people.
reason.
That's
That's
a
the reason
lot.
why this Michigan
Yeah.
group is pushing so hard for Michigan CDL holders to have it legally, that they can smoke weed, that they don't have to do the SAP program, they don't have to pay a fine.
Right.
This group is saying, T Hill and Buddha, this group is saying that they only have to buy the weed from legal places, like real legal dispensaries.
Oh
Right.
yeah.
Right. Right.
And they're trying
Okay.
to have it only so many grams that you can purchase legally. And you have to
Hmm.
have a
Right.
purchase receipt of buying this weed legally. That's what this group is trying to do in Michigan. Because in Michigan's already
Mm.
Uh,
that's what they're
uh,
trying to
Ooh.
push and do. I'm gonna try to find this clip. I'm gonna try to find this clip.
hey, 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 DC Trucker said you can't drive drunk, right? So my
But this
question to
group,
DC.
I feel you, DC baby. I feel you, but this
No,
group is study
no.
petition the DOT
D-
in Michigan.
DC, listen, bro. Listen, DC, listen, bro. I gotta. I'm sorry. I gotta listen, my brother. You know, A person smoking a goddamn joint and drinking 7 cups of Jack Daniels is way. I'd rather take my chances with a person smoking a joint, DC. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. You damn right you can't drive drunk.
So
You damn right you
my
can't,
thing to
bro. Come
DC
on,
is
bro.
my thing is to DC. This is why when I first came on here and she asked me the question, I said I want to treat it just like we do alcohol. So with alcohol,
Right.
if you don't have a CDL, you could drive to a .08, right? Now you get a CDL, whether you're driving a car or not, it's a .04. It's half the limit.
Oh
You see what I'm
wow! See, I
saying?
ain't know that. I ain't know that.
So at that
Yeah.
point, we need to put a number on the marijuana, how much is in your system, and we
Right.
get a number
That's
put on it.
yeah.
Right.
That's what this
Okay, and
group is
Listen,
then
trying to do.
it's like that
That's
with
what
the
this group is
CBD.
trying to do. That's what this group is
It's
trying to
like
do,
that with the
CEO.
CBD.
They trying to make it where CD holders in Michigan can go buy it legally with so many grams per month. And they trying to
right,
push this. They trying to push this by 2025.
what's
I'm gonna listen. We gotta
the
listen. Look,
What you say?
I'm gonna say this though, right? Cause see, if they put a limit on the THC, if they put a limit on it, then it's probably not gonna be all that good. Then,
well, it
listen.
might not
What
be no
trucker gotta
good for a
understand
person that's
is,
been smoking.
yeah. So it ain't like legalizing stuff is gonna affect the quality. This what truckers gotta understand, man. I guarantee you, alcohol used to be way more better, and it's just me freestyling. I don't know, but alcohol probably was way more potent and better before it started getting mass produced and shit by goddamn Amsterdam and all that. So,
Ah,
the weed gonna take a hit, man. Once y'all trying to do that, if once the government get involved and get real heavy with it, first off they're gonna get a form of
Yeah.
monopoly going on, where you only buy from them, and it's gonna
D-
take a hit. It's probably not gonna be what y'all regularly smoking.
DC, with your comment, if you can't drive drunk, so why should you be able to drive high? On the outskirts
but
of what you're saying,
they
it
feel like
sounds good,
they
but
feel like they feel like weed don't incapacitate you as much as alcohol does, and weed does have a lot of strong points to it. Weed
no,
does
but
have a lot of health.
we can make you psychologically unstable. You can start hallucinating. It messes with different people different ways, just like alcohol does. But that's why
Yeah,
when you drink
yeah,
alcohol and you
yeah.
go get a test, they looking at the concentration of how much alcohol you got, so that if you make that threshold, that .04, then you're gonna be considered of driving drunk, which now that's when they're gonna activate. Now, if you just have one sip and you don't get the .04, you good.
Right, you
So
good, right?
right,
Well, all
and
right,
see
check
here,
this out. Listen, let's say if I'm in a truck and they test me and I got some alcohol in me, but it ain't. You said it got to be .4?
It gotta be brought.
0.04.
It has to be bought from a dispensary. This particular
No, I'm talking about the
truck.
alcohol now. I'm talking about the alcohol now.
Oh,
So
okay.
let's say I get pulled over in a truck and they test me for alcohol. I got alcohol in me, but you saying that it got to be .4.
Yeah,
It can be more than
0.4.
So long as
0.4.
so I could, so you can drive, so you can basically drink and drive.
Yeah.
It's, okay.
Right, right.
Yeah.
But if you swerving, but just say, let me say this. Say for instance, you swerving, right?
Yeah.
You swerving. A police can pull you over and say, "Hey man, you had a drink? You've been drinking?" You say, "Yeah." And if you
Right.
refuse, right, to take the test, what happens then?
Shit. What? You
If you
tell me, T
refuse the
Hill.
drug,
Shit.
if you refuse to take the test, you're gonna automatically lose your license for a
Oh, okay,
certain
okay,
period of
okay, okay,
time,
okay, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
right?
Okay then. All right. Yeah. Okay.
You're
Yeah.
going to lose
All
your
right.
license for a certain period of time because you refused to take the test and they wasn't able. But if you take the test and they say it's .02, So legally you wasn't drunk. So they're gonna charge you with something less than that. You know, unable to stay in your lane. You know, they're gonna charge you with
Hey,
something less than that.
even if you driving a truck, I'm
Yeah,
talking about
because you
if
can't.
I'm in this truck right now, if I'm driving a truck
Right.
and they, damn, because see, I thought that you just couldn't have no alcohol in you, period. Because this is what I'm
That'd be
telling
the
people. But
that'd be the best
I'm
way because you wouldn't know if you took the test what it's gonna register.
right. Now I know some people that be doing that, man. They be, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Like everybody different, you know. I like me. I'm not a big drinker. I can't really. I suck at drinking. You know what I mean? So I'm just not a drinking person. I wasn't made for that shit. So you know, you got some people that they could do that, man. They could drink, man, and they could just. It's as far as the same thing with the smoker thing. Even though DC saying what he's saying, you got people dog that can smoke, bro, and they could just maneuver around this shit and be on point. You know what I mean? So
Right.
I don't know, man. I don't think we're gonna be able to hit it on a perfect thing. I think eventually they're gonna do something. Something is gonna happen eventually. You know, because I don't know, man. Like just like what Shape was saying, weed is classified as a medicine. You know what I mean? So it's getting
Right.
a little weird.
But you
As
gotta
far as
you gotta
my people
have
that don't
doctors.
want it
You gotta have
to,
a
okay,
doctor's note. You gonna have, you if you got a prescription. A doctor is gonna have to prescribe some stuff to you for whatever ailment that you got. Right.
now look. So look, see now, I think that's where they might start at. They might start right there, cause right now you can't drive no truck. You can't get no. You can't buy legal weed. You can't do nothing with weed. Period. When it comes to the truck, but I think maybe they might start from there. Maybe they might do it where if it's a medical thing, a person got some medical stuff going on or whatever, whatnot, and it's prescribed like what T Hill's saying. I think maybe they might start from there. What y'all gotta understand is there are a lot of politicians that smoke. This is what y'all have to understand. This healthy wave is very popular now. You have a lot of people that's no longer drinking. They eating salmon. They not even eating meat, and they smoke. Okay, politicians, white people. Okay, yeah, I'm just being 100 with you. So that's becoming a thing. I know some of the truckers don't,
Okay, hold up,
but
hold up. But who are these white people you speaking of? Who are these white folks you speaking of that's politicians? That
man, look
smoke
it
weed.
up. Look
Who?
it up, man. Look it up, man. Look it up.
Who? You
Look it
always
up.
say look it up.
Look it
Who?
up. Look it up. I'm just telling you, look it up. Look it up, man. You gonna find politicians. You gonna find out the politicians that support. Basically, all you gotta do is look up politicians that support 420 stuff and stuff like that. And then once you get their names, see who they lined up with, see who they connected with. You know what I'm saying? And then you'll start to see what's going on.
What's
It's a
up,
lot of
Owen?
people. It's a lot of this is not back in the days no more where you gotta walk on eggshells about weed. So it's these things are gonna be entertained, man, and stuff is finna start happening. I'm telling you, stuff is finna. A lot of people, like I say, you got politicians that smoke weed. Like that's what, and they white.
Mhm. Yeah.
So
That would be hard to
Hey,
do
Buddha.
unless a politician come out and actually tell you that he actually smokes. Because politicians work for the people, and if they get money to back their campaigns to support something, then that's what they're going to do.
Hey, Buddha.
yeah,
Check this out. Now, look, to touch on what you were saying. Now, you got to understand, they targeting that weed stuff, right? Because that's,
uh-huh.
like you said, these politicians, they in bed with big pharma, right?
So the people, these doctors and stuff, they prescribing these prescription pills, and what it say on the pill bottles? Do not operate heavy machinery. How many drivers? How many construction workers? People just regular driving the car, taking these prescription pills, having seizures, falling asleep, and all of that.
Who that is? What's going on in the background? Who that is?
Can you hear me?
Nah, I'm saying somebody breathing hard. Shake, that's you?
That's me drinking. That's you and all that noise, man.
Man, you drinking? Why you breathing so hard drinking, man?
I just got back on the truck. I just got back on the truck.
Oh, all right. I was like, damn. I was like, that chill or shape. I'm like, what the hell going on?
I mute my mic when I'm not talking.
Well, I'm like, what the hell going on, man? You're right, bro. They definitely is, man.
Buddha don't have no names. Yeah. These politicians, he be saying it.
Man, I'm gonna look them up, man. I'm about to stop. I'm about to stop in a minute. It's something out there, though. It's something out there. I'm freestyling, but I know I seen something where there was some politicians. It might have been Seattle, though. It might have been Seattle.
Politicians get high. They get arrested for coke, alcohol.
Listen, come on now. Come on now, guys. Come on, y'all. Come on. Let's not act crazy now.
Yeah, come on. Now they passed, like even back in the day when they passed that the cocaine. Look at cocaine and crack. All of that. Oh, okay. Look.
Right.
Cocaine. You get caught with cocaine. Cause get what? We do it all the time. Now you get caught with some crack. Oh, you cook. That's it.
Right. Cause we was making a lot of money. You know, well, I don't want to say we, but people was making a lot of money with that in the community. Even though it destroyed our community, a lot of guys was making a lot of money though.
Touch on what DC was saying when he said, as far as driving while you high versus drunk. And all that.
Driving while you high versus drunk.
But yeah, you look on the back of them prescription bottles. You taking, man, they say right there, do not operate, do not take this heavy machinery. But they ain't testing you for that. They ain't testing you for that.
Bro, hey, let me ask you a question. Hey, now see what he's saying? Now, how many truckers that you might know that be on these scripts, be on these prescription pills and all this stuff like that? You understand? And look, and be out here fucking up.
I'm telling you.
And be out here fucking up.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? You know, no disrespect, you know what I'm saying? But, a lot of our Caucasian brothers, they be on their little pill and they be out here kind of messing up a little bit. There ain't no disrespect. I fuck with them. They already know that. But they know what they be on them damn pills and they be out here fucking up. Falling asleep at the wheel. You done had trainers like that. I had a trainer like that. With Western Express.
Look at the side effects on the pill box. You can have a seizure, heart attack.
Like, come on, man.
Come on,
I agree with that brother right there. I agree with that brother, man.
You gotta understand. So what Buddha's saying, he's right. You gotta look at these politicians and stuff like that. Why they pushing so hard on one thing? It's okay to do this, but we're gonna go hard on this over here. But the other thing, with these pills, it's worse than what the weed. What's the side effects of weed? You're gonna get hungry, you might get a little paranoid,
that's what this group is saying.
Yeah, that's a fact. Bro, when I smoke weed, when I used to smoke weed, bro, that's all I got. First off, I got a real low tolerance for all type of shit. That's why I don't take medicine and stuff. I got a low tolerance. So, nigga, I would hit the joint industry. Go ahead, bro.
What industry can you smoke weed at? That's okay with that.
Shit, you have to work at the goddamn weed farm, T-Phil. You have to work at the weed farm.
You could probably work at a gym. You probably work at a gym.
I mean, what you mean by?
Nah, I don't know because you gotta remember the drug test. You gotta understand something. Remember, it has something to do with the insurance companies. So, when you're taking a drug test, once again, it's classified as a drug. If a goddamn cigarettes were classified as drugs, that just be what it is. Regardless of what motherfuckers saying, man, well, I'm smoking a spliff and ain't nothing happening to me. Hey, It's classified as a drug. So, I don't really
Well,
think it's a
yeah.
lot of
So
places where you can just smoke weed like that because it's still
I'm just trying
classified
to
as a
put that
drug.
out there for people. I'm just trying to put that out there for people that do want to smoke more than they want to do their job.
Man,
Oh,
So,
listen.
what industry
oh
would they
man, I
be
don't
willing to
know.
go
I
to?
don't know.
But
I
see
don't
that, but
know.
see that's the issue
Where
is
It might be
why
somebody
why
else.
do
It might
they
be somebody else.
why
I'm
don't
just
you got to
joking.
limit it to a certain thing
because
when
a lot of people they're coming into trucking because they want to do the workaround, right? Like they'll say, well, I'm gonna just buy my own truck, and then I'm in charge of what I want to do, and I can smoke and I can do all of that. And I'm
I
just
mean,
trying to figure
right,
out
right.
what type of industry could you go to that would be okay with you smoking marijuana?
well
It wouldn't be a big deal. Like
like
being an
Buddha
You know,
said.
entertainer.
we got some that we be on YouTube that be on here. That's owner operators that do their thing. You know,
Hmm.
you know what I'm saying. That we don't been on lives with and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So just like what T Hill saying, and at the end of the day, that's on them. Yeah, shit. If they, I don't know, that's on
Look,
them. But
Hey, Shay, how many views did what's his name, Trucker, got on that first video that he did talked about he was smoking marijuana?
What's the you say the trucker T Hill?
What's
to
his
my
name? The
party
guy from
hard.
Florida, the first video. No,
Oh, the
Oh,
the
helper
first
trucker. The helper
helper
trucker.
trucker.
The helper
Yeah, how
trucker.
many views did he get? Did that video go
Over
viral a
seventy
little bit?
thousand. Over seventy
Right.
thousand and counting.
So, right. So that video kind of went viral, right? So
Yeah.
that mean got a lot of attention. People were looking at that, and they might be thinking like it might be okay to come to trucking and do like a workaround or whatever.
But he titled the
yeah. I
video.
don't
If you go
listen.
watch it,
I
if you go watch it, I'm gonna put the link in the
uh
description. He puts in how to deal with it. He puts that's the description on how to deal
see, but
with
Right.
that
it.
shit like that is what I don't like. That shit like that.
See, so
That's what I don't
how
like,
much
man.
how much did it cost the average person that goes through the SAP program? How much money would they be out of to get to
Man, if I
accomplish
ain't
that
mistaken,
program?
it's some
It
thousands, man.
depends
If
on
I ain't mistaken.
the state. T Hill. It depends on the state. Some states are more expensive.
Well,
Some are not. I think in Georgia, I think it's like 2 bands.
Yeah, that's
I
why I
think
said
two
for
I think it's
thousand
some
Texas,
dollars,
I
thousands.
right?
think for Texas it's 1,000.
And, and could you be working at what point can you get back working to start making money? Because at some point they're gonna take you out of the
It
truck.
depends. It depends. It could be 30 days. It could be 90 days. It could be 6 months, depending on your state. It depends on the
Okay,
state where your
so
license
this
out
is the
of. It could be
information
30
I
days.
this is
The least I've ever
this is
heard
the
was 30
information
days.
people they not telling you. I While he getting 70,000 views, he could be misleading people to be thinking like, well, if I get caught, all I got to do is just go into the SOT program and I can keep working. No, you're not going to be working depending on your state. So that 2 bands is going to turn into about what 30,000 dollars of money that you could be making in trucking,
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
right?
You see,
So
y'all watch it.
that's a
Y'all listen
lot,
to the last guy, Trucker Sneaker
yeah.
World.
At least
Trucker
16
Sneaker
in about
World.
6 months.
right?
At
He
least
gave a
16.
jewel. He gave a jewel. Trucker Sneaker World. I didn't know Sweet Kisses take you in the SAP program. I didn't
Nah,
know
but
Well,
there's
this my
particular
thing,
trucks
right?
that
This my
take
thing,
you.
right? I agree with what T Hill saying is like, why would you even make a video like that? You see what I'm saying?
Hmm.
hmm
That's like somebody making a video about smuggling people in the damn truck and where you could put them at it. I don't agree with it, but that's them people business that's doing it. I don't got nothing to do with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't
Hmm.
agree with it, but
yeah,
we don't need to be putting
yeah,
their business out there like that. You understand what I'm saying?
yeah.
And the help
That
for truck
wasn't
or
a
whatever this
loophole.
dude
He
is,
just got lucky.
yeah, and it's like why
Yeah.
you even doing that, putting that shit out there? Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, even though I was laughing about it, the dude that smoking this shit on fucking YouTube, just sitting there smoking in the truck or whatever, whatnot. It's like, bro, like I don't. That's like, why would you do that? You feel what I'm saying? I know y'all
So you
seen me in
think it's
other
just
people's
wrong?
lives and stuff like that. Like, even when I used to
Yeah.
be in certain people's lives, I ain't gonna say their names. At the end of the day, you know, that's on them. You know, But at least that person said it was something else. He never said it was weed. You understand what I'm saying? It's like, why do that, man? Why put that stuff like that on blast like that? It's truckers out here on cocaine. Let me tell you something,
Yeah.
dog.
Well,
It was a
I
dude.
mean, I guess he felt like he really was helping people. I guess he was helping the community and people.
Hell no,
That's probably how he
that's
felt.
goofy,
That's probably
man.
how he
That's
felt.
goofy, man.
I don't
That's
know if it's
goofy,
goofy. I don't
man.
know about labeling goofy. I don't know if
That
I label it
is.
goofy.
Nah, that's goofy, man. Why you even like? Don't put that stuff out there like that. You know what I'm saying? Just to go viral, like, man, leave that shit alone. You understand? Niggas
A lot
rolling
of
up weed
times,
and shit on the goddamn YouTube. Like, why is
YouTube,
y'all doing that?
a lot of content creators, a lot of times try to press the envelope because they're searching for content that they think people want to see because they're drawn into it. So most people don't have that disclaimer at the end of their video that say, "Hey, listen, the topic that we talking about today, we know I got away with it, but you might not. You might live in California,
Come
so
on, man.
it ain't gonna work
Come
for
on,
you."
man.
So
Yeah,
Come on.
California is strict on it. California one of the most strict states on it.
right, it's the same thing that when we talk about deleting your truck, right? If
Mm.
Yeah,
if you
yo.
talking
Right,
about deleting the truck
right.
is illegal for all the states, right? But some states don't do nothing about it, and we know California will do everything about it. But if you live in California and you're watching a YouTube video, and a guy look and see like, well, he did it, he gonna think he can do it, and he gonna be in trouble.
Listen,
So
man, y'all got some. It's some
when he
big
made that
YouTubers.
video about the weed,
Was was no
yeah, a lot
look.
of it
It's
is they
some
just
big
trying to make
YouTube.
content.
It's some big YouTubers, the quote unquote reputable YouTubers that were talking about all that deleting the trucks and all that other shit, man. You understand what I'm saying? And I was finna get into it too until I found out the other side of it about, how they could check the truck out, see if you got it or not. Then the problems that might happen if the person don't do it right. You know
Oh
what I'm
yeah, and
saying?
then you be
Cause I
stuck.
was on that wave. Listen, I was on that wave. I ain't gonna lie to you. I had plans. I was, boy, as soon as I do this and that, that's the first thing I'm gonna do. I was on that
Mm.
wave until I seen how the other side of it, which I didn't know.
Uh,
So I agree with what Bruh's saying. Is like, cause they had me like that too. And I'm talking about these reputable YouTubers now had classes and
Yeah.
all that shit. You know
mm.
what I'm
Make it
saying?
look
Talking
good.
about,
They
yo,
ride down the street in a Peterbilt.
delete it, delete it, delete,
And you
delete,
seeing
delete. I don't
smoke
do
coming
nothing
out the
unless it's.
top, and you get
Listen,
into this
man.
business, and they give you a good paying load going to California, you got to turn it down because you can't go to California with your truck looking like that, or
Hmm.
Well,
you
so
or
look,
you gonna take a chance.
this the thing on the delete thing is, uh, I think you could, people do it. It's a regular thing. They're not gonna open up their hood and like how they gonna know if you don't tell them?
Listen,
How they gonna know? That's all. So
you
Hey, but what
before
about
you
listen?
take these
What about
loads,
the truck not working right though? When it's, cause like I say, I listen. I know it's a Spanish guy that I know, and he had got that done, and now he got a situation with his truck. You know
Mm.
what I mean? Where it keep giving out, the truck won't start. It's saying there's some type of error with the DEF thing, and he had got to delete it. So now his whole situation weird now.
I mean,
hey,
he
So I
just
just
he
like, you
just
know
went
what I'm saying?
he went to the wrong spot. If you got
Owen, they
this, yeah,
Owen, you could say that, but I'm telling you this from a carrier point of view, you do not want to have no restrictions on your company as far as to operate, right? Because you paying insurance to operate in all 48 states if you're trying to make all the best money, right?
Mm.
So you wind up saying, well, I can't go. Now if you do go and you get pulled in and you get fined, can you withstand that fine? Because I guarantee you these fines that I'm looking at for having that on your truck is 50 grand and up.
God
I don't
damn.
want to. I'm not trying to pay the government that kind of money
right.
for a load
So
that probably paid me 6-7 thousand.
what I'm
No,
saying, what I'm saying, it's a right way. Hey, one of y'all gotta mute your mic real quick, bro. It's real
I
loud.
got.
But all I'm saying, this is the right way and the wrong way to do something. It's people in California right now running with deleted trucks, and they running in and out of California, and ain't nothing happening to them. And like Buddha was saying, I know I kind of people you talking about, but it's all about where you going. Is you going to the right? Because you're right, you can't get screwed over, and they could do it wrong. But if you get, you're going to the right places, you plugged in with the right folks, you're gonna be all right. But do understand that it's rich. So once you do that, all right, from now on, you can't go to certain spots to get your truck service. So it's all about how you do it. It's the right way and the wrong way to do things. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, respect
Okay.
that. Respect that, Owen.
Right.
That's all. That's all this group is saying is the right way to do it and letting you guys do what y'all do. Because y'all already out here doing it anyway.
Yeah, just understand. Hey, look, but
You know
yeah,
what I mean?
like T Hill said though, but understand you get popped. This what you're looking at.
Yeah.
So if you out here smoking, and you rolling, then you know what to expect. So be prepared for it. If you know you're doing wrong, be ready for when dang, I got hit with a random, or I just had an
Yeah.
accident,
Yeah.
whatever it is. Hey, you better be ready, because I don't play around about that, because we do get real drug tests. You know how you go to some jobs and be like, yeah, we do randoms, and you don't never get one. Man,
But
I
just
done seen.
think about
Yeah, they
dealing
do
in
hell where
drugs.
I'm at. They do hell, man, where I'm at.
Yeah, and
But
see,
I'm gonna
Just
say
think
how
something.
how
about
you
The
gonna get
DOT
past?
don't. But hold on now, cause the DOT, even though where I'm at, who I lease with, they honor it. But the DOT don't honor the hair stuff, but they do honor the piss. But
Right,
you
for
can
sure. You can get fired for the hair. You can get fired for the hair,
well, yeah, you
but it
gonna
ain't
get
gonna go
fired.
in
You
your
gonna you
rec.
gonna get
Yeah,
your lease terminated.
yeah. It ain't gonna go in your
Yeah, you gonna
record
get.
though.
Yeah, it ain't gonna go on
Not
your
yet.
record, but
Not
the
yet.
piss
They
will
pushing for
though.
it though. They pushing for it to be treated just like the P test. They pushing for it. They said they want the
Yeah.
hair follicle test to be like the P test. So
I
yeah,
don't think
man.
they going cause see the health follicle, you gotta understand something. It's not just
mm,
about and this what I was telling PH like a while back when they was having a discussion about it, I was saying in the comments like hair follicle, you start getting into other drugs. And then that start messing with other people. You feel what I'm saying? The weed shit is mainly us.
Yeah,
But the hair follicle shit, that's why I think that's one of the reasons why that don't just slip through like that.
yeah,
All them good old boys, I know they be trying to, but you got a lot of them wrapped up in there. And hair follicle, that's going back 3 months, and that's gonna be dealing with other drugs, not just the weed. You understand what I'm saying?
yeah,
Stuff
yeah,
that'll come out your system in maybe a week or two on your piss. But if you on hard drugs, and it's gonna stick in your hair.
yeah. It's gonna stick
You
in your
feel what I'm
hair.
saying? So
No, and you're right.
I think when it comes to that hair follicle stuff, I think that it affects other communities, and that's why it doesn't get smoothly passed like that. If it was just
Right.
all us, it would have been on the table. But I think it ain't no disrespect to no daughter. You know what I'm saying? They could do once again, I don't care what a person is doing. You know what I mean? I don't want to get hurt out here. I don't want nobody to get hurt or nothing out here. You know what I mean? Don't kill yourself out here, man. Be smart and use your common sense. But I ain't getting on what nobody do. On their all time. You know what I mean? I know how it is. I try
And
to
that's what
represent
I'm
the
saying.
people that come from the struggle. I know
Right.
how I get. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
and this go for any race, anybody, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no discrimination. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, as far as that hair follicle shit, I think that you got a lot of other people that what I mean. I don't think that's something that's gonna smoothly just go through like that. You know what I mean? Because it's gonna get bad. It's gonna get real
yeah.
bad.
But the way that they trying to approach things is to let's legalize the shit all the way around. You know what I'm saying?
But what he said.
But I mean, it is a little scary to know that you could be driving around high as hell, but a lot of you doing it anyway. Just ain't got caught.
Man,
So
that one
why
don't
not?
listen.
Why not put the stipulations in place and make everybody go by a certain guideline about it for each state?
Yeah,
Well,
man. Because
I think
it's people out there that drive and drink. You know what I'm saying? And they drive a
yeah,
truck
because on the
right
federal
now.
level, I'm curious because on the federal level, you think they got so many people locked up over this marijuana. So maybe that's the reason why it's taking so long for the federal level is the the legal shit that's gonna come behind it. They might have to let a lot of people out of prison that they don't want to let out.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You're not gonna
That's a
let out.
fact.
And that's your girl, Shape. The girl you want to let her get out of prison early. DC was
Oh
on.
yeah, what's going on with that, man? What's going on with that? Cause Shay was telling me about it.
What girl?
What they were
What
scamming?
girl?
Yeah,
What
Tiana
girl,
White.
Tia? Oh,
Tiana
what about
White.
her? What
That's
about
the
her?
one person. They're not gonna let her out of prison.
No, she did fentanyl. Hers is fentanyl, not weed.
That's what I'm saying. She did. She was
Hold
messing with
on. This was a
fentanyl.
trucker. This was a trucker.
Yes, Tiana White. Tiana, you don't know who Pretty Pockets is?
Man, listen, TL. I keep telling Shay that I don't know. I don't know. All I know is the mainstream YouTubers. I don't know none of the people
That
that
should
I
go
don't
right
know none of
there.
them.
That should go right there on the screen. That's Tiana White. She just went to prison for fentanyl. And she a trucking guru. She right
Yeah,
there. That's
she went
Tiana.
to prison for money laundering.
Money
But they
laundering.
said she was
I'm
fucking with
gonna say, but I
fentanyl. They
know
said
she
she
ain't
was
going to
fucking
prison
with
for no fat.
fentanyl.
Right.
Man,
They
listen.
said,
You know it be shit going on. Listen, it be shit going on.
Mm.
Motherfucker be about trying to get that check, man.
Well, yeah.
they gave her
She
3
commingled
years, Buddha.
funds, man. Yeah,
She was cleaning the
she's
money.
part of the problem.
She was bringing in the dirty money,
Motherfucker be
cleaning the
trying to get
money.
that check,
She
man.
was
Motherfucker be trying to get that check.
right. You can't
People, you know
clean.
what
You
I
You
know who
mean?
can't
Tiana
Like,
clean the
White
money no
was?
more.
You don't remember Jay Rich, Buddha? You don't remember
yeah, I
Jay
remember
Rich?
Jay
Her and Jay
Rich.
Rich was
Jay Rich out
okay.
here trapping? No.
Her and Jay
Jay
Rich
Rich
was
ain't out
together,
here
dude.
trapping.
I don't know about the trapping, but her and Jay
Oh,
Rich was all on IG together, all doing all kind of stuff together.
Lord. Jay
I don't
Rich,
know about the
Jay
trapping
Rich
part.
out here trapped out. Oh, Lord have mercy.
I don't know
Buddha,
about the
you saying
trapping.
it wrong, man. You can't say it like that, man. You'll make people that's watching think that they was together. Like, they probably had nothing to do with each other like that. They were,
Oh, my
you know what
bad.
I'm
Yeah, my
saying?
bad. Hold
You
on. Allegedly.
don't do that, man. You
Allegedly.
should, yeah, allegedly, yeah. You can't,
Allegedly. Allegedly.
the
My
feds are
bad, man.
still watching. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
gonna
You
turn
right.
it,
My bad. My bad.
don't do that, man. Don't do
Listen, they
that.
is over there in
Nah, but
Texas, too.
they used to be all on IG together. Her Pretty Pocket
Man,
sounds
them.
like a whole. This girl
Look,
has been
look,
at
look. Hey,
hosting
Shape
events.
all fucked up. Shape a
Girl,
snitch, man.
this
Shape
girl
a
been at
snitch.
hosting events. What's looking for
Nah,
this girl been at hosting events, selling
I
courses,
don't know
hosting
nothing about
events and
that. I don't
stuff.
know nothing about that. I don't know
She been
nothing
all.
about
She's
that.
on
I don't
Roku
know nothing.
TV. She's on the whole reality TV series with Compass Circle right now. Now she's going to
Oh, yeah,
prison
you
for
was
3
telling me
years.
that. Yeah, you was
yeah.
telling me that.
That's her on the
Her,
But I
screen.
be
That's her
telling you
on the
that shit.
screen. That's her on the screen right
Listen, them
now.
TV shows, they don't be paying like that, though. That's what I was trying to tell you. They don't really be paying like that, like how people be thinking. They don't be paying good money like that. That's what I was telling
she
you,
was
man.
making decent money from what I read. She was making decent money from what I read. It's just her boyfriend
Mhm.
was was in charge of doing all that money laundering, so he kind of needed her to help put that money, in those businesses that they had
Yeah,
created.
yeah.
And so
Right,
when you
right,
do
She
that,
right.
that's
cleaned the
called
money.
commingling. It's called
She cleaned the
commingling the
money.
funds.
No, she cleaned the
She
money.
yeah,
She
she was
brought her.
trying.
She was cleaning the money out through the trucking and the dispatching thing and everything else she did. She was cleaning the money. The money
Yeah,
came to her
they was
dirty.
watching her. They watched her the whole time. She was being watched the whole time. They said that she tried to put that she did. She put $9,500 in the bank every time to try to be under the $10,000 threshold. They can see
You
that.
a fucking
They
dummy,
you know,
man. You a fucking dummy,
hey,
man.
no man.
Yeah, they
You don't
gave her
even know
3
how to
years.
do it. You
I was
don't
shocked
like.
at this. I was shocked at this one here though. This
Yeah,
was a
but see,
shock.
that cause they don't. Yeah, I ain't. But yeah, they ain't. If you gonna do something like that, you can't play like that. You gotta do it better than that. If you gonna do that, you gotta do it way better than that.
Yeah,
Just
it's
ninety
ways you
five
can
hundred
do
like
it.
them
It's
people
just
slow.
But this girl
it's
dealt with
just once they start
fentanyl.
watching you, you're in trouble. Yeah,
And this girl dealt with
she was probably
fentanyl,
doing
not
everything.
just weed. Not just weed. This girl dealt
Hmm.
with fentanyl and cocaine. That's what she tied into.
And heroin.
What you? Yeah,
She
Yeah,
was
she
doing all
was.
the whole gamut.
man.
She
Yeah.
and then I haven't found the clip, but they said she was online threatening people that was opening their mouth. So she was threatening folks.
Oh yeah, she was a goofy. Yeah, she goofed out. She
She
goofed
was
out.
online threatening people to keep
That's
their
why
mouth
she
shut.
locked up. That's why she locked up, man. She can't keep her mouth shut. What you doing online, even arguing with people about that? It is what it is.
Yeah,
What you doing
she
online
didn't have a good
arguing?
she didn't have a good defense attorney from what I read. I read the whole case. It took me a couple of days to read it, but she didn't have a good defense attorney.
Man,
Because
listen.
when the feds pretty much got you, you should be looking to cut a deal for real. Because
She
they
did
gonna
get a
pretty much
deal.
have you.
They gave her man like 15 to 20, so the 3 years is a deal.
They gave him 15 years.
They gave him 15 to 20 for a dude for a guy McCoy.
Oh, he told on
Yeah.
somebody, boy. He told
No,
on
he
somebody.
actually he told on himself and his whole operation, and the other people that was with him told. So she ain't really had no choice at the end of that because she was part of it.
He
But
told on
she could have
himself.
probably, yeah, he told on himself. Yep, to get it. He basically exposed the whole operation, which they already knew that because everybody that was getting caught was telling. So at that point, it's gonna be like what's his name, the YSL guys right now. Them people, well, it's somebody that did already 2 years and they still working on YSL Young Thugs case, right? It's a guy been
Yeah,
locked
they
up
still
for two
working on
years.
it.
He out. The guy, his brother just got out. He trying to get his CDL license so he can drive truck.
They let Gunna go. Remember the rapper Gunna? They let
Yeah,
him go.
yeah. Hmm.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I'm saying
But this was a
he had
shot.
did time served. Hmm.
I didn't believe you can't believe you didn't know about this voodoo. She be doing conferences. She was at the trucker. She was at Sheree female trucking conference. Sheree the
She
trucker.
was
She
in the
trucking.
she was in the business for real, for real. She was actually they
She
had
was
a
there.
record
She was
company,
at
right?
conferences. She have
Yeah.
a record company, but the record company was a fraud for the fentanyl and all that. 'Cause that was a fraud.
All
That was
that
a
shit
setup.
frauded
Yeah.
out, man. Them people don't. All that
Yeah.
shit be like that, man. All that
But
shit
that
be
puts
All
you
that
frauded
was a
out, man.
setup. All that shit was a setup. I'm surprised you didn't know about this
Yeah.
Buddha. She was at conferences. She was at Sheree. She trucking
Hell no.
conferences,
All I know is what
speaking.
you told me. Boy, I don't be. I don't even want to know
She
people
been
like that.
all over the
That lady,
place in this
she.
trucking thing. She been all they put
Let
her
me tell you
put her on
something. I'm
commercials.
finna give you a definition of this lady there. That lady there, she got put down on by the dude who really had to work, and he was a dummy too. He came and put down on her. You know how these is, these good girls, these especially them women that always be on social media, all that old LLC and all that other shit. You know, they want the look. So listen, cause I used to be a nigga like that. Any nigga with some money that just got some tank on them, especially that's getting it like that and had that cash like that, man, you could easily flip them upside down like that. Cause they don't be having nothing going on. They be having all that LLC shit. That shit ain't bringing in $10,000 a month. Bitch got 10 businesses. Shit ain't bringing in $5,000 a month. You understand? So you could easily get them. They like those females like that. They easy targets, man. And they green. So she green. So this is why she end up getting locked up and going to jail. You feel what I'm
Mm,
saying? The
yeah.
nigga using you to clean the money. She don't even know that whoever his plug is probably using him. You understand what I'm saying? And he probably like, oh, I could do woo woo what, I got my little shorty. I could. And they listen. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. One thing about Texas, man. One thing about Texas, them niggas be fucking with them Mexicans. You fuck with them Mexicans, they try to lock you in. You understand what I'm saying? You don't take nothing from them. You just get what I'm paying for, and that's it. I don't want you to give me nothing extra. That's it. You understand? They already be texting your phone and sending your phone all type of crazy shit because they don't give a fuck.
Mm,
So
mm,
niggas deal with them. Niggas get wrapped up with them. Niggas really be thinking it's a Tony Montana movie playing with the Mexicans. They gonna lock your ass in and have your ass working for them. You understand what I'm saying? And you don't want to work for them because it end bad. You
mm,
can't tell on them because you already know how that's gonna go.
mm.
You understand what I'm saying? Because they want
Yeah.
pictures and all that. You don't just do business with them and just get a whole
But
bunch of whatever. You don't
it
just
was it
what?
was it was it was crazy to hear about her threatening people though. When she finally got when the charges first came down, they said when the charges first came down when she's going back and forth to court, they said she was threatening people on her IG. She's getting on her IG live and threatening people. Which I can't, can't
Well,
talk
she was
about it.
threatening, or was she was just saying stop talking about that?
She was just threatening people opening their mouths, people that was a part of it and saying stuff. You know what I'm saying? And she's trying to halfway deny it for some part of the life. And some part of it, she was threatening folks calling people out by their name, which I don't think, was gonna help your case. Like how are you going to help your life by getting on your IG and lying? I mean, threatening folks, that wasn't gonna help you.
Man, listen, let this be a lesson. Y'all good, these good girls, they like these bad boys and shit like that. Y'all better wake up. Y'all better stop being slow. You understand what I'm saying? Get you one of these dudes out here that get you one of these square dudes out here so you can make life easy for yourself. Stop trying
They
to
don't
chase
want to be on
Kodak
no
Black and all
squares.
this other shit. Stop chasing Kodak Black and all this other shit. Them niggas gonna flip your ass upside down and have your dumb ass sitting in jail. All right?
Child.
Yeah, listen, y'all ladies better stop playing. You better stop playing.
Yeah.
And first off, the streets is all the way goofed out. I mean,
Child.
it's goofed out. You understand? So it's like I don't know, man. I don't know, but that's how it is, man. When you dealing with that social media stuff, it's about a presentation. People want to have that money. They want to prove. They want
But
to be
she was
doing.
showing people, trucking was doing the whole thing. She was showing trucking was
Yeah,
doing the
yeah.
feeding
Of
the
course,
whole
of course she
thing.
is. Of course. She ain't the only one. It's a lot of people, YouTubers done did us like that. Acting like trucking is all this when the money coming from other places. You feel what I'm saying? You got a nigga, man, listen, listen. That's what people do, especially, black folks do that shit all the time, 'cause black folks, sometimes we get caught up in having something to prove. It might not necessarily be us three, but it could be a person, family members. And I know how I get on that social media. I know how I get. You know what I mean? It might not be y'all, but it might be I'm trying to prove something to my cousins or something, or you know what I'm saying? So sometimes black folk we get caught up in that and we get dizzy and
Mhm.
we lose focus. Because you can't be like that. You got to be focused. Even if you in the game like that, you got to be on
Mhm.
point, man. It's people out here still doing shit like that. Y'all don't know 'em. It's people out here,
Mhm.
they ain't on social media. They still doing all that. They still doing business. I know people, you understand, older guys in their 50s still
Mhm.
doing their thing right now. But they don't bring attention to themselves. They not, and they dealing with the same exact people. That's what they do. If they don't, if they can't go through the same person, guess what? They ain't doing nothing. Ain't nothing happening. You understand? So
Yeah.
it's like you got people that's green like the young lady there. They don't know that. All she know is how I look, the glamour and glitz, and how I feel, and that's all she know. She don't really know the game and really know the science and really know how to move. And you feel what I'm saying? They don't know no shit like that. And you got people out here, dudes out here that's in the game. They don't know none of that. You understand what I'm
Mhm.
saying? But they just in the game. You know what I mean? They in the game. You know what I mean? You got people buying their way into that shit. Weird shit. I'm out here doing something legal, boy. That's the last thing I'm trying to do. I ain't doing
Child.
nothing illegal, boy. You got me fucked up.
Child, it's just
I
a
ain't doing
mess,
shit
man.
illegal.
It's just a mess.
It is, man. It's a mess. Cause go ahead, my bad, my bad, mama.
I mean, back to the topic. I just think they should make this shit legal and put the stipulations on
Oh
it for
yeah,
truckers to smoke that
yeah,
weed. I think so they can stop
yeah.
suspending y'all licenses, making y'all sit there 30 days to 90 days out, 6 months, depending on what state you in, taking more money because they keep fussing about it's a trucking shortage. And when you take truckers out for just weed, when you already making it weed legal in Illinois, Michigan, Arkansas,
I know Ohio. I ain't even know that.
yeah, Ohio,
Goddamn.
Ohio. Majority of the Midwest has already made the shit legal, except for I think
Yeah,
Wisconsin and
already now
Oklahoma.
legal. Right,
So
right,
I'm just getting
right.
tired of seeing guys get knocked out for it instead of making the shit, put some stipulations on it, make sure they buy from a dispensary, so it's not laced with nothing else. You know what I'm saying? So that way
Yeah,
you don't have to
yeah,
smoke nothing
yeah.
with no CERN or
Ohio
with no
doesn't have
cat.
that though. Ohio said you can here in Ohio you can grow your own stuff, which I think is better than even going to the
Right,
dispensaries. I think
right,
you grow your own stuff. You know you right. You know what I'm saying? You
yeah,
Yeah,
know
but
yeah.
you got to have a certain
it's
license for that. I'm talking for the cats that don't have that kind of time and space like
no
that,
you
or
don't
that
have
kind
no
of
Yeah, they
land
gotta have that.
and all that.
oh
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's this group is pushing. This
mhm.
group is pushing for it to be bought from
Okay.
dispensaries that sell it legally for see with your CDL. And you have to
Right.
Right.
go into a certain registry and all that kind of stuff. I say go for the shit. I say go for it, make shit legal, make the registry. You know what I'm saying? Instead of putting all these
Yeah.
drivers on, you said for somebody ain't enough truckers in the first place. You know, so it's right now.
Boy, it's gonna be so many.
It's a
Hey, when they
struggle.
do that,
It's a
this shit gonna
struggle.
be flooded with truckers, boy. This shit,
It's a
they do
struggle.
that, boy.
What
It's
she
This
a
shit
said?
finna
What
be flooded.
she said is about it's about 50,000 truckers that's in the SAP program right now.
yeah.
Yeah.
They said like 50 last year,
Right.
50 2023, 50,000
Boy,
going
look
through.
here.
Right. So,
You know,
Boy,
so
they do
just
that.
imagine that number's going to keep going up because, you got more truckers coming in that's already smoking. That's going to wind up
yeah,
falling
exactly.
right into the into
Yeah,
the
and it's just
mouse trap. They're
Yeah.
going to get hit with the mouse
Yeah.
trap because they're going to come in but
Mm-hmm.
that's why I was saying how many views did that video get, because that's what people are looking for. They're looking for a way to be like, okay, I smoke, but I want to make some money. Right. So that's
yeah.
what I'm
Right.
saying. If you smoke and you want to make
Right.
some trucker money, go to the industry that allows you to smoke and make that money. There's got to be a industry that's
I
allowing you to
think,
do that.
hey, what about? I think Hot Shot. Like I like, hold on. We on YouTube. I'm not putting Hot Shot guys out there. I'm not saying that they smoking weed. Yeah,
But
I want to do that. I ain't
high
saying that.
shot is still commercial. High shot is still commercial.
Okay then. Okay. Okay.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? High
Okay.
shot is still
Yeah, cause
considered
I don't want to act like
commercial.
I'm singling them out. Okay then. Oh well, shit, man. I don't know, man. Like it's a trucking industry, man. Like it's gonna be hard to just kind of. I don't really know. I don't know what industries you could smoke, and unless you could drive a van or something. I think maybe you could do a van.
What about limo or something like that? Limo work,
Yeah,
Yeah.
limo
limo
type work.
or what about the non CDL? Cause they got. I remember one time before I got in the truck, and I was looking at non CDL shit. What about the non CDL? They
Yeah.
got non CDL
They do have
Yeah.
stuff.
non-CDL
They
box truck.
have that. Yeah, they
Yeah,
have
you can
not
do
seen
that
your
little
box truck,
16
but
foot. The money
it
might
depends
not be
on.
all left, you
Yeah,
know.
it depends. It depends on what you're moving. Also, depends on your weight and what you're moving. The weight of the vehicle and what you move.
Well, you
That's on
got
the
to have a
Yeah,
commercial.
CDL if you're gonna drive a gross vehicle weight vehicle 26,001 pounds. So if you get any vehicle over that, then you got to have a CDL.
yeah, you gotta
So
have a CDL, and it pay
Hmm.
good money, man. Like
right.
but
So you could do
if you
mail
want to get you
runs.
something
You don't
that
need a
don't run,
CDL to do mail.
man,
So,
nah, I don't know about that. 'Cause that's government doing that mail. That's working for the U.S. I don't know though, T. I'm saying I don't know. Have not checked, but I don't know if you could
yeah.
smoke and do deliver that mail
But
like that shit. Because then you can't even have
I
no
don't know
record
about
fucking with that.
y'all, but I personally think they should make it happen, make it a registry,
Yeah, I do too.
put the
I do
stipulations on
too.
it, put the
I
damn
do too.
outlines
I
on
do
it
too,
instead of
man.
playing with these guys. I feel like they
Yeah.
should start with the CBD oil first and see how they work.
Yeah, do the
Right?
CBD oil. Like I'm saying,
Yeah.
I got some
Yeah.
CBD oil that I do. I never failed no
Yeah.
test. I'm telling y'all there now. I don't. We don't been on live. I don't been on live with Shape for some years now. I don't took 3 fucking tests, 3 or 4 tests.
But
So
Yeah.
I do the CBD oil. I have been on the flower before. I never I was in Florida one time over there in Fort Pierce and they called me to do a random and I was smoking the flower. But this flower has no THC, people. It has 0% THC. Please
so
hear
that
what I'm
might not be
saying.
good for somebody that's looking for the THC.
You
Somebody
ain't
might
finna
want
get
the
high. You just
THC.
gonna
So
smoke. You smoking air. You smoking air. It ain't high. It's just something to
right.
smoke,
So
to breathe in and
they're
breathe like
not
a hookah.
most people not want to do that. Some people want the euphoria feeling of getting high off of smoking cannabis. So they want the THC. It's just the level of it that's gonna be in there. So that's why I'm saying I want it to
Yeah.
be like alcohol, where it's a percentage.
Okay, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. I mean,
like you
I
can
was
drink,
on,
you
like
can drink.
I didn't fuck with it. Now I'm gonna tell you something though. What I noticed about that, you know how if you know how when you smoke, because I don't smoke black and mild cigarettes, weed before. You know how you get the
Mm.
dry mouth and all that shit like that and all that stuff.
Uh-huh.
You still get all that though with that CBD. You
Hmm.
still get all
Yeah.
that. So it's kind of
So
I
weird
think it should start there.
when you.
I think the
so
CBD oil should be in pills and the oil
It's
so
kind of
form,
so
weird
and the
so
shit
because
should
you're
be
not
mixed.
getting high,
so
but you
Buddha.
still getting dry mouth and all this other shit.
So Buddha, you wanted to be like a drink, right? Like so you drinking O'Doul's, a non-alcoholic. It tastes like alcohol, but it ain't got no alcohol in
I
it.
drunk that. I drunk that before. Yeah,
And you
I
don't
drunk
like?
that
Do you
before.
like that or not?
I still felt like I was getting a little tipsy because it's a
What about
mind
you, Shay?
thing. Listen, I'm finna get weird. I'm finna get weird right now. It's a
Have you
mind
drank a
thing.
non-alcoholic beverage?
Booker, you
Yeah.
That
about
Oh,
to
you
get
talking about shake?
yeah.
Listen,
Booker, you about
it's
to
a
get
mind thing, man. It's a mind thing. I done drunk. I done been at the bar. I done been out. You understand? At Fat Tuesdays and shit like that. And shit, I'm drinking ginger ale. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody else drinking and shit. Just because of the vibe alone, I'm feeling like I'm drunk. Just because of the vibe. You feel what So it's a mind thing. Like when I was smoking that CBD, I felt relaxed. You're not gonna be high. It's not nothing that's gonna go to your head. But you still feel I'm like I felt cool. I felt relaxed. I felt cool. I felt all right. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hmm.
you know, I don't know, man. I try to put that out there just for the guys that just feel like, man, I need to smoke something. You know what I mean? Because a lot of
Right.
drivers that used to smoke, they smoke. A lot of drivers that used to smoke, and let's be real here. A lot of them, they don't smoke no more, but they smoke a lot of the cigarettes. They smoke a lot of black and miles. So now you done
Hmm.
gave up. Okay, I understand. Okay, you don't burn marijuana no more. Okay, I get it. But now you smoking a pack of black and miles a day. Come
So
on, bruh.
they was looking for something to mellow them out, like the nicotine. What
To
does the
mellow you
nicotine?
out.
Yeah.
Right, to mellow you
Okay.
out. Because you got to remember, T here, everybody don't drink beer. Like, I don't drink beer. Not
No,
saying nothing wrong with it,
no,
but
but
I
I
don't
was
drink
just
no beer or nothing.
I was comparing that to the CB the CB oils that you're talking about. That's
Yeah, the
like a
oil. The
non-drug,
oil.
right? So
Yeah.
that's like a non-drug. So it'd be no different than taking the alcohol out of a drink. So you would have a non-alcoholic beverage drink that you would be drinking, even though it tastes like and it look like it's in a bottle like an alcohol
Right,
beverage.
right. And it ain't sweet. You feel what I'm saying? It's just like, it's a vibe. It
Right.
ain't no alcohol in it, though. You could drink it, ain't no
Yeah.
alcohol in it.
But
Now, like I
I
say,
think
I'm gonna tell y'all why I do the oil. Okay, I had an anxiety attack. So when I had that, the doctor told me he prescribed me for some pills or whatever, but it was the heavy machinery stuff. Cause I was telling him, like, man, I drive trucks. You know what I mean? I'm like, I can't. Like, he like, yeah, you well. He saying like, he said, yeah, it's gonna be a little side effect. So and then it wasn't even. It was a damn. It was the fucking the pills that they had the commercials where they got the commercial with motherfuckers is on the beach and all that, but then they got fucking 2 minutes worth of side effects. It was one of them. It was because when he was prescribing it to me, he was giving me like a brochure of the medicine. And I'm telling him like, nah, doc. I'm like, listen, I drive trucks, like I can't. So he told me, he was like, look, CBD. You feel what I'm saying? So that's when he was telling me about the type of CBD you could use where you don't get popped. And he was telling me about the broad spectrum between the difference between broad spectrum and full spectrum. That's where I get that from. So that's why Buddha does the CBD oil, and that's why I was doing the flower because I had an anxiety attack. You know what I'm saying?
hmm
And I didn't I'm not I can't be taking the medicines like that, man. My tolerance low. My stomach weird. Like I can't. You know what I mean? So That's what got me in. That's what I got into. And the first oils I was using, the first CBD I was using, I was buying it out of the truck stop. Okay, I was buying the oil out of the truck stop. Y'all know the CBD oils that's cost $20 that you'll see at a Powder or Flying J. I was buying that first, So that's why I'm on the CBD. But the CBD I'm on is not full spectrum, people. It ain't the fucking Bubba Kush and all. It's not none of that.
You sure
I ain't
it ain't
saying
that
nothing
old
wrong
bubble
with it.
gum? You sure you ain't the bubble gum
Hell nah, hell no,
Thermostat
hell no. Shay, listen to me. No, listen to
bubble
me.
gum.
That's why I stopped smoking the flower because I ain't saying it's bad because I don't want to just in case people want to do it. But I had stopped messing with it because it ain't nothing. It's like you just basically just it's boy you basically smoking crushed up grass. Like that shit ain't nothing. That shit is zero nothing. You ain't smoking nothing. But the oil is better than me. You know what I mean? The oil goes straight to my stomach, and I because I was getting a lot of the anxiety was coming like from my stomach or something. And there's nothing wrong with me because I got fully checked out, and they said there ain't nothing wrong with me. So he was like, "You had an anxiety attack." And I'm like, "Damn." So I take the oil. You know what I mean? I get up in the morning and I have a shot of oil before I eat. I clean out, then I take a shot of oil, and that's why I do it. Just if anybody was wondering, that's why I do it. So that's where it come from. I didn't want to take
But
none
see,
of the
here's the thing.
medicine for the anxiety stuff.
That's what you use it for. Other people have other reasons for why they use what they do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Other people have other reasons.
and
Some things
CBD
is just
is
to
good
calm
for
your
anxiety
nerves.
though.
Some things to
Yeah, it
calm your
calm your nerves. It
nerves.
calm your nerves.
Some
It
people
calm your
say it help
nerves.
with their depression, really. Some people say it goes hard with depression, really. Smoking a weed or having a CBD helps them with their depression. Some guys even say that I came across this struggle, say help them focus more. It help them focus more, it help them stay awake more for the 8 to 10 hours when they have a lack of sleep. Not
Right,
everybody responds to it with having just the munchies. Everybody has their own take.
right,
From my
right.
experience, from me talking to people, behind the scenes. So I don't know. I know some people like DC Trucker said earlier
Nah, I
that
think
you
they
can't be
should,
high and
man.
drive a truck.
For real, man. Like, shout out to the owner outside there, man. You got some of them out there, they do their thing or whatever, whatnot. You know, I think they should, man. You know what I mean? I think they should. I think they should try it out, and I think they will eventually. Um, because it's a narrative, and it's a lot of people that's in high places, in my opinion, that and I'm just talking about these politicians, what I mean? I know I ain't naming them, but you could easily look it up on Google and find out what politicians that's 420
Right.
friendly, and there's gonna be plenty of them that come up, and most of them is white. So so
Yeah.
I think that that might be something that we'll see. We'll see.
But
Don't
see,
hold me
here's the
on it though, because
thing.
it could obviously not
Here's the
happen too.
thing. Here's the thing to you and Buddha. I'm scared for when shit hit Louisiana and Georgia and Texas. Like once they let that shit fly through Michigan, if they had their way by next year, you know,
Yeah, you think so?
you
Texas,
would
is
What
it
you
legal in
mean?
Texas?
huh?
Is it legal in Texas?
No, it's not legal in Texas.
Mm.
Like
I
I
thought it
said,
was on the
majority.
ballot. Dang, y'all ain't never put it on the ballot down there.
It been on the ballot. They didn't pass it. It's been on the ballot before, but the only people that's really making it legal is the Midwest. Them the only ones making it legal so far, except for
Yeah, I
Wisconsin, I
know the
think.
Midwest, boy. They don't, boy.
Yeah,
They trying to
Wisconsin.
smoke.
Yeah,
They trying to
Indiana,
smoke, boy. They ain't playing.
Indiana, Illinois, Michigan,
Yup.
Arkansas. They already passed it.
Right.
It's already
Like I
legal.
said, they've done the studies on it. How
Mhm.
creditable that if they are, I don't know. But like I said, behind the scenes, you have like the sheriff's departments, the police, the local police departments. They are actively trying to get, like, they call them scripts, right? A doctor can
Yeah.
issue you a they call them a green medical card or something like that, so you can be able
Yeah.
to
Mm.
go into the to the dispensaries and get your medicine. So, and this is
Yeah.
police, but the unions are, fighting for them to be able to do that. So
Mhm.
if that happens, you know, And yeah, you could potentially get pulled over by a cop that's smoking, and it
Yeah,
is what it is. You're gonna say he out of his
yeah,
mind or whatever.
for real.
You know what
No,
I'm
I
saying?
agree.
But
I don't, and let me tell you
you
something. I don't
know,
really think cops got a problem with that shit now, man.
they really
Like I
don't.
say, weed is just being normalized and just downgraded, and just a lot of people just don't care.
They
Like
just
us
need
on this phone,
they
like
just trying to tax the hell out of it because the government need money, right?
the
The
government
government
need
Yeah,
need
money.
that's
money.
all it is.
They
So
need
That's
money.
all it is.
right.
And
Yeah.
like T Hill was saying, see them damn dispensaries, man. This is what people gotta understand, man. You get government. Like I said, I'm not coming at the government. I'm not doing all that. I'm just saying, when they get involved in shit, they just dealing with making shit general. They ain't really dealing with quality like that. So you never know. You got to be careful fucking with them and just
And
trying
me,
to.
and me personally, I would like to see, because some cats are getting a hold of the stuff out here and they buy it on the street. I feel like it's a way to go make you go to a dispensary where you can get it clean, where it's not laced with nothing else. It don't mess with you. It don't mess with you, in your mind and all that kind of stuff. And you can get on down the highway. You know what I'm saying? That's the part you gotta look on the side instead of guys just getting anywhere else. And it should be laced with something else like
Yeah.
sherm,
It,
fentanyl,
So
crack.
let me ask you a question.
yeah.
So
But
say, go ahead, T, because I'm about to drop a
I
bomb.
was gonna say most people that's doing that, and they're regular at doing that. They're gonna have they regular guy, right? And so it's gonna be
Yeah.
it's gonna be like your trusted restaurant, right? It's some restaurants like you said, Shape. It's some Popeyes you gonna say hell no, right? But
That's not true,
it's
T-Hill.
all
That's not true.
depend.
You don't talk to a lot of guys. You don't talk to a lot of guys, I see. A lot of guys buy it from whenever. Whenever they go through any city, any state, and they're a trucker, they buy it from whatever.
Hmm.
Like I said, some states don't have it legal, so
Hey
they
yo,
buy it from whatever.
The, the
hey,
people that I talk to, they know where to go get it at in which state. So yeah, you could say they buy from wherever. That means they don't know what they're doing. So
yeah, nah,
yeah,
yeah. People
you
they
could
gonna
buy from
already have their
wherever.
people. Hey, let me tell
Yeah,
you something though. With them legalizing the weed, people still gonna buy from that damn. Just like what TL saying, people still gonna buy the shit from the trap.
yeah, because
They still
if
gonna
they
buy
know
weed
that
from
if they know that place got good quality, that's what it's gonna be about. Because
yeah,
you spending your hard earned money on a product. If you know that you got a janky ass dispensary, you ain't gonna go there.
hell yeah. You ain't gonna go there
You
because ain't no
know,
telling if I know that. And then
especially if
plus,
they
hold
price
on.
is too high.
If I know I can get it for cheaper, if they know if I know okay, I can go to Black and get this shit for way cheaper than going over here to goddamn Tree Leaf dispensary or whatever. Yeah, like listen,
Yeah,
the street aspect of selling weed, that ain't gonna never. I don't think that's not gonna go nowhere. That ain't
the
going nowhere.
black market, the
Yeah, the
black
black
market
market
ain't gonna never go nowhere.
Hmm.
Ain't gonna never go nowhere because that's
hell
how
no.
people gonna make their money. It's people that's
Hmm.
out here that's doing really well in the black market right now,
Yeah, it's people that exactly. It is. People out
right?
here
Hmm.
doing, and I don't know how they doing it, but they, you know what I mean. They
Yeah,
got plenty of it to go
because
out.
they understand supply and demand, and they understand how
Mm-hmm.
to manipulate their business with customers, right? They know how to. They might have to come to you because a lot of
Hmm.
people don't want to get up and go up to to the dispensary that
Right,
might be
right,
30
right,
miles away. So they just get on the phone and call they local guy and say, hey, oh, okay, you gonna be in the area? Yeah, I'll be over there. And then
right.
they go over there and deliver.
Yeah,
But here's the
You're not
thing:
getting home delivery service from the
this a
dispensary.
rule like
right.
cats having heart attacks, driving, overdosing in they sleep, and having accidents. If there's a way to do it, and there's a way that you don't think it once the government makes it legal that they're gonna figure out a way to make it more affordable at the dispensaries. Of course, it's gonna do that. They're gonna make
Man,
it
I
more
don't.
affordable
That's
for
what
the
I'm
cat to
saying. We
do it.
don't know, Shay, because that's
Shape, shape. You worried about something that you had no control over. When they made alcohol legal, we still had DUIs, people killing people with driving drunk and stuff like that.
right.
And alcohol is
Yeah,
legal, right?
yeah.
So
I
it ain't
know
gonna be
that
no
that
difference
should
with
be killing
this.
me. I mean, I'm
It
not
ain't gonna
saying it
make no
don't need to be.
difference.
Yeah, I
It
go crazy, boy.
yeah. People are going to they're gonna be doing what they do. If you need help and you got a problem, you should be going to the hospital and seeking the advice of
Yeah,
a
you got to
doctor.
get help. Cause goddamn weed ain't gonna. If you got a mental issue, man, you know what? I ain't even gonna say that. I ain't gonna say that.
Some
But
guys say help with all that. Some guys say help with all
yeah,
that they going
that's
through.
why I ain't even gonna whatever. But maybe you do. Like listen, I feel that like with me doing that CBD oil, I mean I feel that it helped. You know what I mean? I feel that it helped. Just being kind of scattered.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, and help centering me. You know what I mean? Because I thought I was centered. You know what I mean? I just, I guess I wasn't. You know what I mean? I thought I was, but which was kind of disappointing. But man, listen. Let me ask you a question though. So, say if they do legalize it for truckers, what you gonna hit the joint?
No,
Tell the
I'm
truth,
thinking about.
man.
No, let me finish with answer the question. I do wanna know what it takes to take the CBD oil. I don't want to smoke the weed. I don't want to inhale nothing, but I do want to take the oil because they say the
Man,
oil has
stop
so many
lying,
good
talking about some
things.
damn
I'm for
inhale.
real.
Stop
I've
lying.
never
Your ass
stopped.
finna
I never
smoke.
liked smoking weed. I never liked smoking weed. I tried when I was a kid. I didn't like it. I tried when I was like 16 years old. It wasn't for me. But I do want to take the oil, but I stayed away from the oil since Trucker Storm took his CBD oil and what he went through. I said, I'm going to stay away from it because they sell CBD oil on the truck stops. You know what I'm saying? So I
Yeah,
would
they
like
got
to.
it. But see, it's like I say, the stuff at it, like I've taken it. You know what I mean? Nothing ever happened to me. You know, but I do be drinking hella water before I go. But I ain't. When I say hella water, I'm just talking about right then and there. Like if I got to go take a test, I'm just drinking it on the way. I'm not drinking a gallon or nothing. So I mean, I ain't nothing ever happened to me. I don't know, but like I tell you, broad spectrum is what I get. I don't get full spectrum, so I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Like if you trying to get high, man, off CBD oil, then you probably, you know what I mean. That's probably the wrong one to get. It ain't getting you high. It's medicine. Okay, it's medicine. So you know, I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know. Look how loud I'm talking. You know what I mean? I ain't like it ain't finna have you all calm and something like that or high. You know what I mean? It's just medicine that'll eventually work through time. It ain't gonna fucking work right then and there. You gonna have to do it for a little while and kind of get yourself right. Like I said, it helped with me because sometimes I'm like a little not jittery, but I get you know what I mean? I be moving. So I need something to calm me down. Y'all see how I be stuttering and stuff sometimes. So you know, I have to do shit to kind of just level me out. Then, like I say, I don't drink or nothing. Maybe I need to fucking take a drink. I don't drink. So I don't have a lot of downers. You see what I'm saying? I don't be sleeping. Well, no, I do sleep. I sleep hella not. That's why I be sleep so much too, because of the fucking CBD. That shit knocked me out.
Well, that's good discussion. I appreciate you, Shay and Buddha.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you coming in.
Yeah, Prince of Trucking. You too old to be a prince, man. Cut it out.
I'm just a prince, man. I got. The only way you can become the king, you gotta let somebody gotta king you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't get king
I'm the
yet.
one that gave him the name. I'm the one that gave him the name.
Shit,
I'm the one that gave him the name of Prince of Trucking. I'm the one gave him the name.
Hey,
He just
where
carrying
my
it
dog
on with
Coach
it.
C at, man? What Coach C at, man? Coach C
I
ain't
don't know
tapped
where you
in.
do that. I don't know where you do that. I don't know what's going
Coach C
on.
probably went on vacation, boy.
Yeah, he probably over with them Las Vegas women over there at the little bunny ranch or something.
Lord.
You know how he do. You know how you do with these ladies,
Nah,
man.
man, don't do that. Don't do them like that.
I hope he
Don't
ain't.
talk
Hold
I
like
hope
that
on,
he
about
ain't
Chase.
no
got
I ain't
something
gonna
real
let
else
you
big
now.
talk
money
about
out
my man while he ain't here to defend himself. I ain't gonna let you do
here.
that,
I,
Chase. I know
you know
this
I
your
love him
talent.
like that. You know I love him like that.
No,
You know I love
no.
him like that. Come on now. Come
Hey,
on now.
for real, man. For real, man.
Child.
Y'all start hating on Shake, man. Whoever y'all is out there, stop hating on Shake World, man. Stop doing that shit corny, man. For
Ain't
real.
nobody hating. I ain't worried about nobody. Love everybody.
Or,
That's what I'm on
whatever
right
they be
now.
doing, man. All that old slick stuff, man. I gotta stop doing that shit. I don't be safe. I
Yeah.
be telling I don't be wanting to get involved because I don't want these people bothering me.
No, you good. You know what I told you. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah, I
good.
don't want
You
no
good.
part.
You
The
good.
internet is undefeated, man. You can't be playing with this
Yeah.
shit. Leave
Yeah,
them people
you
alone.
good. You good over here. You good over here. You just, I said what I said, to you. Yeah. But
Okay.
I appreciate you, T Hill, the Prince of Trucking. Mr. I'ma leave when you take too fucking long. Bye. You have a good night.
Oh Lord.
Oh, Lord. You have a good night, damn it. Talking about, damn owner leaving
But
on
what
damn
else
break.
y'all was talking about?
Remember?
What else? All you were talking about was some damn weed. That's it.
Yeah, I was gonna get to another conversation, but that's all right. I had a clip of a lady shitting on herself in the middle of the street. We're gonna talk about that tomorrow night, probably.
Oh no. Nah,
Yeah,
we don't want to talk about that, man.
yeah,
Why she was
yeah.
shitting on herself?
They had a little thing in Dallas where they go down the strip in Dallas and they check out the prostitutes.
Yeah.
And it's a guy that's interviewing them. So I got that clip. We'll probably talk about that probably tomorrow night or probably Thursday
Hey,
or
hold
Friday.
on. Look, I might have to send you something, man. My homeboy, but I don't want to. Damn. No, I do. I do. I know you ain't gonna. My homeboy, he sent me something like a little stroll down there in Texas. That nigga the stroll king, boy. That nigga always in Memphis and he always in Texas. He always in Memphis.
Yeah.
That nigga the
Yeah,
stroll king.
it's a little spot in Dallas that they have like a little hookah line. I already showed the ones
Yeah.
in
I
Cincinnati and
think I know
Houston.
what you talking about. Damn, I want to go
And
look at it and see.
you already got it edited. I forgot to add it on, but there's some pretty girls.
Man, them
There's some
hoes
pretty
on, man.
girls.
Hey, listen. But see, my thing is, man, them foot dragging hoes, man. No disrespect, you feel what I'm saying? But man, hell nah, man. They be that shit. From what he showed me, I'm like, boy, these bitches they ain't thick, they look through.
Nah, some of
You
them are
feel what
pretty
I'm saying?
girls. Some of them are pretty girls. Some of them are
Nah,
real pretty
man.
girls for real. I already showed the clip for
I'm
Houston.
gonna send you what he showed me, and he was like, boy, but I don't know. I don't know. They ain't really they
Yeah,
ain't one really looking like all that.
I got it. I
Listen,
got it
man,
edited.
over there where Kosia at, that's the best place. If you're gonna do something like that, that's where them real dimes is at, man. Over here is over here in the southeast, man. This shit through, man.
Y'all, what about Miami? Miami got some gorgeous
Miami,
girls.
nah, but Miami don't really nah, I don't know. You can't. Miami don't really have no scripts like that. Miami ain't really, you know what I mean? It's hoes, but
Hmm.
Miami don't have no strips like that with hoes just. It's probably used to, but nah, that shit ain't like that no more. They don't gentrify shit. Like, boy, they ain't walking around like that. They used to be on Biscayne Boulevard, but they done built Biscayne up. Police
Oh,
will
and
stay riding up and down.
another thing we're gonna talk about soon, boo, is Uber Freight. Uber Freight cut more drivers, y'all. Uber Freight, we're gonna be talking about Uber Freight.
I've been trying to
Probably
fuck with Uber
tomorrow.
Freight, man. Uber Freight
Uber
got
Freight.
some good rates.
They ain't cut out a lot of drivers, they ain't cut their employees. So they ain't slimmed out the fat. So we're gonna talk about them. I'm gonna try to see if I can find some more clips. All I had was one clip up. We're gonna talk about them soon once I get a chance to edit it. But now Uber Freight,
Okay,
look like
yeah.
they slowly closing their doors at Uber Freight. What it look like, really.
Damn.
Yeah, what it look like. So we're gonna talk about them
They
too.
been having
We ain't
lows
get
on DAT. I've been seeing a lot of lows they been having
yeah.
on DAT.
Yeah, so did TQL. So they started that shit not playing people. TQL had a lower board full of freight. And so they started to that guy
Man, I
pulled up with
can't
that
run with them.
trailer. So that guy put up that trailer and said he was owed $8,000, and then they got slick and put one load on the load board and took everything else down. You know, they all doing it. They all playing that kind of game right now.
Yeah, Tiki. Oh, hold on, talking about not paying people.
Yeah, not paying people for their loads. You know, the 24th is supposed to be Buddha when they start getting rid of a lot of these brokers. These brokers got to the 24th to get themselves together 100. To get themselves
Man,
together
they
with their
need to. They
insurance.
need to, for real. They need to. They need to be doing something, man. We need to, like at the end of the day, every dog had a day. It's
Yeah.
time for they need to throw us a bone now, man. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, of
come on now.
course.
God damn.
Of course. Ain't no
Let us
ain't
let
no
us have a
pay
little
increase.
6-month run.
Ain't no pay increase for the drivers though. Ain't no pay increase. You
Yeah,
see
like
that?
they need to do something, man. We always get beat up. You know what I mean? Like, god damn, like take your foot off our neck. Let us
Mhm.
eat for like 6 months, fall back, and start zeroing in on these. Stop fucking with drivers. Get on these brokers. Get on, you know what I mean? Let's start getting on these dispatchers. Get on these
Mhm.
brokers. Make sure they, sting that. You want to sting drivers? Sting that shit. Y'all need to be busting the
Mhm.
buildings, guns out, having motherfuckers on the floor about fucking around, in this transportation industry. You
Mhm.
understand, with these brokers and shit? Y'all need to be getting into some of the ones overseas too. Really looking in their
They
shit
getting
too.
it all that. They getting all of them by 24th. All brokers y'all got to the 24th by FMCSA through freightways to get themselves together. That's foreign. That's all. That's anyone that
They
have
need to,
their
sis.
own
They need
authority.
to,
Their
man.
own
For real.
authority. They got to the 24th. So those y'all with your own authority, y'all can just hang on to the end. And then by the beginning of February, see if things change around. I see fuel going back up. Fuel back to $4. It's slowly going back up. I see
Nah,
that.
but see, fuel. Listen, fuel gonna stay down right now. Cause it's at $71 a barrel. I was just trading it early. It's
All
been
right.
selling. It's
All
gonna
right.
come
See.
back up. Though. It might come back up, but I don't think it's gonna hit maybe by 75. It ain't really been nothing. The fuel is just it's been a lot of supply. You know what I mean? It's only time it really getting in the demand area is when it's in like $68 and stuff like that. So we'll see,
Mm.
man. When it hits $75 a barrel, it's just not staying at that. When it hits
Mm.
$75 a barrel, it's always selling off. So I don't know,
Mhm.
man. Fuel ain't hitting no
Yeah.
oil, ain't hitting no shit right now. It's all
Yeah.
about Bitcoin and crypto right now.
Everybody talking about hazmat. Everybody behind the scenes tell me hazmat. Get your hazmat shake. Get your
I've been thinking
hazmat.
about
Get your
getting mine.
hazmat.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I think I'm gonna get mine. I wanna kind of get into it as far as flatbed is concerned. I've been thinking
Mhm.
about getting mine. I'm actually gonna do it. I think I'm gonna do it.
I'm gonna
I just
salute
didn't wanna
y'all.
what's the thing with hazmat though? Like what is it
The
don't you
well the
gotta
say the has they say hazmat can get you from $10,000 to $20,000 more a year for a company driver. I forgot the numbers for on the op. You know what I'm saying? But they
hell
said for
yeah.
20
I think
$20,000 more
Dirty
a year.
Broke do he do that. He do the hazmat.
Yeah,
The
he do
fuel.
fuel. He do love fuel. That's nothing but
Mm-hmm.
hazmat.
They make good money.
Fuel. And like, he was trying to get me to do it, but I said I don't want to drive no damn bum around out there. I don't know about boom. It be just my goddamn luck.
That
I
ain't
see
no
my fat
damn
ass
bomb.
there. Yeah, it's a damn bomb, damn it. It's a bomb. It's a
Man, look,
fuel. It's
boy,
a
you can't be
bomb,
playing in
damn it.
that. Hey, you gotta be on point. You can't be playing in that. Don't play in that, boy. I'm driving, I'm getting this fuel, dropping this fuel off, and I'm taking the truck back. I ain't going nowhere extra, doing nothing.
So I done
You
damn it.
can't
I
play
don't know
with
if I
that
want
shit.
to. I don't know if I want to play with. You gotta get on top of it and hold your stick and all that kind of stuff. Now, I don't know. I want to deal with that
You
like
gotta
that.
get on top of what? I ain't never seen nobody get on top of nothing with delivering fuel.
Every now and then they get on top of that tank. Every so often. They get on top of that tank and and putting their measure stick in. You ain't
Oh,
know
okay,
that?
right. You gotta see.
Yeah.
Damn, they don't
So
got that. That shit ain't computerized or nothing.
it's computerized, but you still got to measure with that stick though.
Well,
Unless
shit,
Dirty
that
Bro gonna
ain't
come
nothing.
in and correct me, he gonna come and correct me in the comment section. But shit, I
Yeah.
appreciate you, Buddha.
They might have updated that though. I don't know. Like I could be wrong though. I could be wrong. I don't do it. DB know about that shit. But yeah, like I said, I'm thinking about getting my hazmat too, just you know, just like what Tia was saying. I kind of want to be able to pull anything, just far as flatbed is concerned. For right now, while that's what I'm doing. You
Yeah.
know, just see what it's like. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It ain't gonna hurt. It ain't gonna hurt. You know what I mean?
Child,
I'm gonna let
I
you know if I
appreciate
do
you.
it.
I
Yeah.
appreciate
Let
you
me
that
get
you
off
just
here.
hit me up. Definitely appreciate you.
All
I'm
right,
just
all
getting on
right.
down this road, make it to Fairborn, Georgia, getting out no cold ass Michigan, getting up
Well,
out of
go
here.
ahead and get that money, man.
I'm trying to. I'm trying to get these miles,
You
child.
gonna
A
get
little
it.
bit
You
that they
gonna get it.
giving, a little bit that's giving it.
Well, you better stop playing dog face. Say y'all getting all the money. Stop lying, man. You got dog face.
Oh
Dog
Lord.
face said y'all making 10
Oh
racks a
Lord.
week. Your ass lying. She
Child,
said
you
you
know,
gotta talk to
I, I,
whoever she.
I, I think with a few beauty, the video I just saw, I think somebody showed her a video of people that I showed, because I done showed two people with two different backgrounds on with varying like people,
Yeah.
also. So I think somebody showed it to her. You know what I'm saying? Let her see it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Yeah,
the
to
tone a
get
little
to
bit
get the
different.
real.
Yeah, the tone a little bit different. A little bit different
Listen.
right now, but God bless her though. God bless her.
Yeah.
I ain't even for the static. You know what I'm saying? Just God bless her. That's all. You know, she want to
For
do some
real, man. Cause
OnlyFans. She
you
want to do
out
some
here set tripping
OnlyFans.
on everybody about that
Nah,
shit,
I ain't
man.
said nothing. Buddha, she
Shank
want to do
by
some
here trying to beat
OnlyFans.
everybody up about that shit. You tripping down there trying to
I ain't
beat
trying to
me
beat
up.
up. I ain't trying to
Boy,
beat
ain't
nobody
nobody got
up.
nothing to do with that. Y'all gonna
Ain't
meet up
nobody
and
trying to
fight
beat
or not?
nobody up.
She
We ain't
said
gonna
catch
meet
this
up and
fade.
fight.
What y'all gonna do?
We ain't gonna catch no spade, Buddha. Shut up. We ain't catch no spade. You know, she
Y'all
said
gonna
she
catch
want to do
this
some
fade. We gonna do a
OnlyFans.
boxing match.
You didn't hear what she said. She want to do OnlyFans and stuff. She wanted to say that in one of the videos I saw. So I don't know. That's gonna still
I
be.
already know. Look, all y'all do OnlyFans. All y'all do it.
I don't
Get
do
the
no
money up. Go ahead.
OnlyFans.
See how it
I
works.
don't do no OnlyFans. And best of luck to her. Do what you want to do. Do what you want to do. Make your money. Do what you gotta do.
Man, you know how
Do
this
what you
shit
gotta
is,
do.
man.
But
This
no
shit
static
so damn
towards her.
crazy.
No static towards her at
Yeah.
all. No static towards her at all. And I mean it. And we pressing forward. But I thank you for
For
hopping
real, for
on
real. Hell
tonight.
yeah. We gonna tap back in.
Yes, sir.
I'm out of here.
All right, Chuck.
Yo.
You want to do all of this? Ah.